Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and today we are going to be streaming some Strife. This is a MOBA made a few years ago that was basically abandoned by the developers S2 Games, mainly because they couldn't really afford to keep developing it. But it did recently get a patch, its first patch in actually 2 years. They added 2 heroes, did a bunch of balancing and stuff like that, so we're going to be playing that. It's very similar to that of Dota 2 and League of Legends. I have played a lot of Dota and Dota 2 in the past, though I haven't really played much League or too many MOBAs, but this is one of them that I really did like. It has an entire crafting system that you can basically craft every single item in the game from various components, from anything from HP, damage, attack speed, regeneration of any kind, and all that kind of stuff. And there's also additional perks that you can do on top of them. And it really makes every single build kind of unique in what you're actually able to do with all of them. So, as this current moment, we're mainly just waiting to queue up. Should hopefully only be a few minutes until we actually get into a battle. Going to be running Trixie. She actually got nerfed in the balance that they just did, but she's still ridiculously strong and one of my favorites to use. Actually, around the border, I have all of them that I normally use. As far as abilities and stuff, it's still the same standard as any MOBA. You get 4 abilities. One kind of unique thing, though, is your foot slot is its own, your shoes are its own slot, and you get 2 potion slots, which are also both their own consumable slots, so you don't need to waste any of your 6 core slots that you have on your character for utility-based items, so that's pretty nice. One thing to note is that when we do get into the game, it will be a little bit harder to actually see chat and all that kind of stuff when we actually do get around to that. So do keep that in mind if I'm like not replying to you for a little bit. Hello, gaming, welcome. Gaming King Moon, welcome, welcome. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a match in the next minute or two. I just did get back from a match, so it should start up one soon. I can see there's someone else on my friends list who's still in queue, someone in the game. Should only be a few minutes. Let's see, how many are in general chat? 23. So we should end up getting someone pretty soon then. So now just the waiting game until we get to a battle. I was just going to start it as soon as the battle actually got in. Probably should have, because sometimes this can take several minutes to get into a game. It is pretty much a dead game. Still really fun to mess around with. Unfortunately, the activity on it is rather low, at least for a game that requires 10 people to be able to play a game. If it was like a 1 versus 1, it would queue a lot quicker in its current format, but it is not, so it doesn't. So it takes a little while. But if anyone has any questions, anything you want me to explain, anything of the such, feel free to leave it in chat. Oh, there we go, we finally got our battle. So that didn't take too long, I guess. Let me go switch the interface, because I actually need 2 different ones, because it's really weird how the game loads. So now it's actually completely full screen, so it will be really hard to actually see chat. And whenever I do check chat, it's weird because the entire game freezes when I do go for the chat. So do keep that in mind. If you think I'm ignoring you in chat, I'm actually not. Well, I guess I kind of am, but it's hard to actually check chats because the game will freeze for the entire duration that I do. The struggles of not having multiple monitors. The one instance where it's actually kind of useful. Also, I know that the interface thing looks all weird around the corner. I can't actually see it right now, but I know that it is. I can fix it as soon as the loading screen goes by, which should be a couple seconds. Let me take a sip of water. Loading, loading, loading. Okay. And almost there. And now we can go switch it. Let's see, there we go, and as soon as I click on it, it should restore back to normal. Let me know if that actually does show everything. Should. I don't see why it wouldn't right there. Yeah, it should show exactly, and now it should be frozen because it's gonna freeze. But, let's see. You have not played this game in like 3 months? Yeah, I know, or 4 months, whatever you said. It did just get an update, so if you had played it in the past, now would be the time to start again. Because there's a lot more people playing it, at least for the next week or two. It's probably going to die off again, but I want to enjoy it while we can, because this game might be officially dead by now. Let's see. Probably solo mid if you're gone. There we go. Also, one weird thing about this game, if you've ever played other MOBAs before, generally it is 2 top, 1 middle, 2 bottom. But because of the objectives that are on the board, the Balder and Sindara, which end up spawning like units and stuff, It's actually better to have 2 top and 2 mid, mainly because this is the first objective that you generally go for, so you want to protect it better. So it's 2-2-1, whereas most MOBAs are 2-1-2. That's mainly because this thing can be done as early as like a few minutes. So you generally want to have full lanes on both of these, or else the enemy will, or the opposing team will be able to get over there and get it quick. You don't really need to bother guarding the other one, because that can't be done until about 15 minutes. Sometimes a little bit earlier if you were to like really prepare for it, but generally you're not able to kill it until you have like an entire team. There are a few classes or heroes that can do it pretty well, but not that many. Oh, let me check chat. Freezes every time I do. When you were playing, it took 20 minutes to get a match. Wow. Yeah, queue times can be pretty horrific sometimes in this game. I normally just leave it going while I'm doing other things whenever I do try to get queued in this game. The other guy's taking forever to load. Hopefully he gets loaded. Not, I want that solo mid. Because I'm actually using anything that ever uses a Ficky, which is these little pets. I forgot to explain these two. Every single hero can have a pet, and each one of these pets do something different. Ficky is one of my favorite, mainly because it makes it so you basically don't take damage when the brawlers start hitting you, the little small units. It also greatly reduces the damage you take while jungling, while doing all the jungle spots. You can't see them yet, but they will spawn once the game starts. And it also has a heal on it, which triggers once every 24 seconds. And there's things that reduce cooldowns on stuff that will allow you to get it down to a lower cooldown as well. And you can also throw down a taunt, which basically distracts all units. And it's also great for tower tanking, since you can just throw this onto a tower and then basically backdoor it very easily. It's basically just a backdooring weapon if you wanted to. Most offensive and defensive, well, mostly offensive though, classes end up using this because it makes it so you don't need to worry about taking damage from smaller units. You also can backdoor towers and basically just use it to tank if you don't have any allies around helping you to assist with such. Yeah, he probably lagged out. That is quite unfortunate because now we're going to be stuck here. Also, if that other person tries going mid with me, that would also be pretty bad because I would want to solo. Because she can't solo with what she's using. She's a support troop. One nice thing about this game, though, I keep saying troop now because I'm so used to Gems of War. One nice thing about this game, though, is you don't need to worry about supports being, the liability of supports being weaker or anything like that. Supports in this game basically get just as much gold as any other build, except for maybe the carry. But they generally get about the same amount of gold. The main reason for this is the way that gold is distributed in this game. You don't have to be the person that last hits it to get the gold. You just have to be near it. You still have to last hit units, like you can't let the little units, the little brawler things, get the kill. One of the players actually have to be the one who gets the kill. But as long as a player secures the kill on one of them, it still will count as your gold, and it will give it to all people who are close by. So if, for instance, if we had 2 people in this lane and they end up killing out one of the brawlers, it would distribute 30 gold to both of them. And let's say our solo lane kills one, he gets 36 gold, and then 6 gold gets distributed to the other 4 players, and so on and so forth. And it's a really interesting balance how they ended up doing to it, to basically make it so supports can actually build up and not be so flimsy compared to other MOBAs. Like I know in Dota 2, your support's going to be almost one-shot in most instances because it needs to buy wards, it needs to get so many other supported-related items that it's normally too big of a liability if it gets caught out. But in here, they can actually fend for themselves normally. And there's also, you don't even need to throw an expense on support items. Well, you still need to buy support items, but you don't need to buy support consumables, like, for example, wards and stuff. You can see that there's multiple spots on the board. When you go next to these, I believe for 1 minute, it will actually scout out that area. It has a little timer thingy over it. I don't think it has an exact timer, but it shows like a little loading bar. And it gives you vision of the area. There's also items that can do that for you, which would basically be like buying wards. I hope this guy actually gets here. Come on, guy. Right, of course, this would happen right when we decide to stream. The guy with a horrible connection would decide to queue up. As long as he gets in, it's going to be fine, though. Even if he doesn't, I wouldn't mind, as long as they let us get the solo mid. He keeps getting frozen at like 26 or 27%. Fail. Come on, now. That's a huge fail. Hopefully he'll end up loading, though. And if not, hopefully he at least stops trying to load very soon.
On my way, bottom.
Now let's see. Nope, he's still going. Well played. Wrecked.
Glimmering glint sat dormant while the world convulsed.
Yeah, he might have lagged out, but he should still come back like any moment now. Not quite sure what's up with that. He keeps getting stuck at the exact same percent. Like, I'm not even frozen right now, the screen. That's normal. It's just... it just keeps getting stuck at 26%. Good job. The waiting. You freezed. Oh yeah, it freezes whenever I click off the tab, whenever I go check chat. Because I don't have a dual monitor to be able to go do it easily. So that will end up happening whenever we do go and do it. This is why I should have started it when the battle actually started already. I wanted to go show like all the weapons and stuff at the beginning. I wasn't expecting this to happen though. This basically never happens. Probably like, I don't know, this is like one of the few times I've ever even seen it. Where they just keep endlessly loading. I wish he would just leave already. There's no point in him loading if he's never going to load in. Because we can easily win 4 versus 5. As long as we get the middle. Yep, there he goes. He made it to 27%! Good job. Now get the other 73 and we'll be good. Sometimes they can freeze at 100% too, which is even more annoying. Because it's like, oh, they made it! Oh, no, they didn't. The struggles. The struggle is real. Let's see. Yeah, I wish there was a kick command. There actually isn't a way to kick anyone in this game. And particularly before the battle. Most games do have kind of like a thing where if it takes too long... Oh, go! He went to 35. He might go all the way. Oh, it could be that they're all Russian. That could also be the thing. And they're having connection issue trying to connect. I just connect to all servers at once. I haven't had a problem connecting on any of these servers. But some people appear to. Come on, go! Come on, Vermilion, get loaded already. Also, yeah, I believe our whole team is Russian. That is to be expected. Whenever you play a MOBA, it's almost guaranteed that your entire team will be Russian. If you're playing on any server that isn't, like any kind of European server or anything like that, it'll always be all Russian. Oh, 57%! I mean, 57, good. I know my numbers. 54%! Okay, he might actually load this time. Let's hope he either loads or leaves. There we go. There we go. There we go, finally. Well, that took long enough. Let's get started now. Please? Yes? Possibly? There we go. Finally. Well, that took like 10 minutes longer than it needed to. Well, anyways, hopefully he's actually here. It could be that he... Oh, good, he is here. Hopefully our other people who weren't here are here. Okay, she's here too. She bought her items. That doesn't necessarily mean she's here now, though. Also, similar to League of Legends, it does have grass area where you can basically be... I need it back. I don't have my other player here. I could take them if my other player was here. No one seems to be here, though. They're taking too long. I want to make sure I don't get next to Bandito. He has a coin toss, which basically gives him gold whenever he uses it. And I generally do not want to get near him early on in the game, because that's just going to give him a few free gold, which would be pointless. So we'll just stay back here. Alright, come on, Vermilion, go top. Go do something. He's back, he's shopping. You see the little shop symbol. He moved from his normal position. Go top, there we go. Oh, he bought a horrible weapon though. Let's see, we can see what everyone bought. Generally, this is what most people go for, the throwing axe. That's kind of the meta. I personally never go it. It's the meta, I never use it. But I normally just go boots first. I'm actually the only person who even grab boots first. The reason I normally do it is because movement speed is very, very, very important. And I like to chase people down and kill them. And most people don't buy boots immediately, so it gives you an advantage to be able to chase them. Also, in this game, all melee characters have a higher movement speed than range, so this makes me quicker than melee characters. Well, it makes me quicker than everyone, assuming they don't have boots. But for starting off, it makes me quicker than them. So it'll make it a lot easier to secure kills when we try going for it. I want to bait him forward. Oops, that was a miss. Fail. Come on, walk into it. So yeah, we're just destroying them. Also, if you're wondering how we're tanking all this damage, That's basically what our little pet does. It reduces the damage that these brawlers do to us, and we can actually reach the point, once we gain a few more levels, where it negates so much damage that we don't even take any damage from it, which is kind of nice. Oh, that was a fail miss. Trying to focus more on pushing them back, but need to make sure I hit them too. As you can see, that was the 30 gold split I was talking about earlier. It doesn't matter which one of us actually kill it, as long as one of us actually kill it. And please, why is she just standing there? Neither actually last anymore. Let's see. Oh, the tower does aggro pretty easily in this game as well. They're pretty aggressive. You can't really get under them that easily. Like in Dota 2, you can pretty much just stay under a tower for a little bit and it's not going to matter for the most part. In this game, if you stay under a tower for about like 5 seconds, you're pretty much dead. Okay, he's dead. Easy. There we go. Oh no, he lived! I think he just used the healing potion there and ended up living with like 1 HP. Fail! I thought that was him dying somehow. No, it wasn't. That was a fail. He should have been dead there. Oh, double kill on top. Oh, they're doing good at least. We're going to clear this wave and then probably go to one of the yellow areas. They're really close to middle and generally pretty easy to take if you want to get some free gold. And I normally go with them because you can use the pet that I'm currently using to tank them so that you can just claim all the resources. Also, if anyone's chatting in chat right now, I unfortunately cannot see chat if there is anyone. Yeah. Oh no! Oh, he's here. Ah, he got it with his thing that gives him more damage. Yeah, he did the same thing I was gonna do. Oh well. Nothing else, at least we get some free damage on them. Oh, 3 of them here. Oh, that's not good. That I can't do anything about. Keep running. Keep running. Keep running. I have no more stuns. Okay. I can easily get away, but she has no escape. She is only support. Though she does have a stun, but it brings them closer to her, weirdly enough. It's a little bit of a weird stun, because normally support troops would want to repel enemies away from them, but she actually drags them too. The reason she has this is mainly because it works with her ultimate, which basically makes almost like a little tower, kind of. A unit that basically just keeps attacking, and it does quite a bit of damage. Not as much as a tower, but it's a pretty decent amount of damage. And dragging an enemy to it would actually be quite beneficial. That's why the only reason why she actually has a drag on her stun. Okay, this guy is just taking all the damage. Please stun it. Please stun it. Please stun it. It's dead if you land it. Please stun. Please land the stun. That would have been such an easy kill if she would have landed. I wasn't going to throw it beforehand because I would almost guarantee miss without the stun. The stun would make sure that it had 100% chance of dying there. This thing can be aimed with without the stun. It just, they ended up nerfing how much damage it does recently. And generally you need the stun assist to really get it off. Oh, she hit that time. Not the right one, but better than nothing. And that thing will get back. What does she even have there? Oh, she's using the healing thing. I never see anyone going that item. Dead. No, if he doesn't die. There we go. Oh, got hit by tower. As you can see, that does like a 1/5 of my HP bar. It does a lot of damage. There are some items that reduces the damage that it does. Generally, it's not worth getting them though. It's just a waste of a slot on almost every single class. Oh, so where did the other guy go? We only have one person in this lane. He was here for a little bit, but then after the one died... Okay, there he is. He's back. I like that he keeps tanking towards me. He is using something that does like to be close to people, but Trixie is really good at actually keeping them back, which is what we're using right now. And he just stands right in it. Perfect. A lot of people using this guy as well as the little miner guy. Those were the 2 that were actually added during this patch. So most of these people are actually pretty bad. Oh, no, no. Get it. Good. Got it. Barely. But yeah, you can't stay under a tower for more than like 3 seconds or else you're going to die. We lost pretty much half our HP there. Luckily we can heal back. Also, something else I forgot to mention, which we haven't... we keep this battle almost going the entire time. But one thing that you can do in this game too is when you're out of combat, I believe for 10 seconds, I actually forget the exact timer on it, but when you stay out of combat for a little bit, you actually start to get a regeneration effect, which, oops, I completely missed that fail. You get a regeneration effect, which will restore your mana and HP quicker, and if you're standing next to a tower, it restores even quicker than what it normally would. Okay, I might die here. Okay, good, he didn't go for it to rush. If the other guy would have went in, we actually would have died right there. Yep. Okay, now he's going in. A little late. Oh, too bad that last one didn't hit. I can't go for it. That heal is too much. It gives him movement speed too, so too quick for us to keep up. Even with the boots. The magical boots. Oops, I need to move. Whoops, need to move closer to actually get that hit. Threw it too far. Oh, top is doing pretty good. They're just completely destroying that. I didn't say how the bottom's doing though. I believe our bottom's losing. Let me see. I should probably not do that so we can actually last hit. Oops, fail. Well, I'm not last hitting anyway, so. There we go. Let's just regenerate here while we're checking. I am bad at checking quickly. 391 compared to what on earth is up against. No, it's actually winning, surprisingly. There we go. Well, it looks like we got the team that actually knows what they're doing this time. Normally, whenever I play this, I do use predetermined teams, but it's a lot quicker to just randomly find a random battle than to make a predetermined 5 versus 5. Oh, good. He has the man. Oh, good. A support that's actually going support items. Gasp. Most people don't even bother building support on most of the supports. So that's kind of nice. Unfortunately, she isn't building boots for whatever reason. Boots you should craft pretty early. Even if you are going for other items first. Just really helpful to have. I was throwing a little bit too far. But no, don't get that close. Okay, lane cleared. Can I get it? Can I get it? No, it's too far. Got it. It's dead. 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 Oh, speaking of dead, double kill on top. I don't know why they switched lanes like that. They end up switching towards the beginning of the battle. Not quite sure why, but they did. Well, so far everything's going over pretty well. We're 3 kills, 0. Also, one interesting thing about this game, it was made to be basically like an anti-toxic kind of MOBA. What's kind of funny about it, if any of you might have noticed when I checked the scoreboard, there actually isn't a death count on this. It's only kills and assists. It does not show how many deaths every player has, because they basically did that so people wouldn't like rage against the person who has like 0-10 kill count with no kills at all, with a bunch of deaths, which is a kind of interesting mechanic. The only problem is you can't actually see anyone's KD ratio. You can after the battle, but you can't during the battle, just to make sure people don't rage against the newbier players. So it's kind of nice. Oh, I'm gonna die here. No, I won't. But I'm taking a lot of damage. I think it was worth it for the gold, though. Also, oh, okay, we might still die. No, we won't. We're fine. That's weird. The other one just stopped. I was hoping he would have went forward still. Oh, no. She might die. I'm trying to help as much as we can here. Please hit it. Please hit it. Yes, got it. Got it. Got it. Go down. Go down. Okay, she got that. Now we can both run. Sweet. Okay, and she should be safe now. I don't foresee her getting killed off the side there. Okay. Oh, I did that too early. I normally don't go much attack speed on this, so it's a little bit harder to last hit. I do go pure damage though, so that does make it slightly easier, I guess. Right, he's walking back too much. If he would have stayed for the battle, I actually could have killed him there, even without her stun. There we go. And we almost have our first item. I build one of the most expensive items first, as my very first. I just go build right into boots, into like the largest item ever. On most of the classes in this game, I basically build into their core items first, rather than building the smaller items to help me in early game. Mainly because generally most of the early game items only help you to not need potions, or to basically just not die. And this hero can basically survive good enough without those items, and doesn't really need them. Oh, he just canceled my Q with that thing. Oh, I might still get him though. Go, yes! There we go. Oh, he still got him after it. Yeah, they actually ended up nerfing the damage that my Q does by about 50 damage. Actually, even more than 50. They nerfed it by 50 power, but power can be scaled up. So they nerfed it really hard. Oh, he's dead too. Goodbye. And another one. 5-1. 0 deaths. I'll take it. And tower dead. And we got our item. Perfect. That's about the right time to get it. Normally I get it anywhere from about 10 minutes to 15 minutes, depending on how the battle's going. So that's not too bad to get that item pickup.
It is time to prove your mettle of war.
Up. Up. No! Missed that last hit. All the last hit misses. Okay, she keeps shielding me. That's actually pretty nice that a support's actually supporting for once. A lot of people... Oops, sorry, I didn't even click the tower fail. Most of the people that do play this game don't actually use supports as supports, which is a bit annoying. They'll pick like a support troop, like it's with obvious spells that are completely supportive, and then they'll be like, oh no, I don't want to play supports. They'll build like carry on the support troop or something like that. Yep, and now we can kill this guy. Actually, we might not have enough damage. No, we're not gonna have enough damage. Nah, not gonna go try suiciding for it. It's very unlikely we would get enough. Oh, he almost got clipped by that. Let's see, I might be able to go get him. Oh, I did. Nope, nope, nope. Run, run, run. That missed. That missed too hard. Got him. Please hit it. No, didn't get him by the other side of it. No, I can't. The other guy's there. Can't go for it. Okay, let me go take this thing. They're dying so much to everything that I might as well just go for this. Oh, no, never mind. He's chasing me. I can't go for it. Okay, I think he's dead. He's gonna die to the thing. Oh, you completely missed that. Huge fail. Okay, let me just stun him so I can go and get my ability back up. Wow, I missed that twice in a row. Fail. Yeah, I'm not gonna chase then. I might be able to get this guy. Oh, no. Cooldown was off for a little bit too long. We were up like half a second earlier, would have gotten that in time. Yeah, the item I ended up buying, I guess you guys kind of already saw what it does. It does that gigantic orb thing that freezes them for a little while. It works really good with its ability to basically set up kills. Also, we have a long-range weapon thing. I don't level this up until a little bit later. It was actually one of the few things on her that didn't just get nerfed. But it's actually one of her stronger abilities as well. Not as good as her Q, but it's good at repelling people away from her. Yep, and he ended up leaving off a top lane. He had enough of whatever they're doing up there, apparently. Alright, let me just clip those two. Oh, don't kill her. I want to try killing those, but the guy is blocking the other one. It doesn't really have that much AoE damage. It does a little bit AoE to everything that it does end up hitting, but it's really minimal. You're normally just better right-clicking if you're trying to do that. It's normally just made for keeping people away from you. Is the whole purpose of that weapon. Or that ability, I mean. Dead. Should be. If she times it right. Nope, she didn't time it right. Nope. Most people don't know the timing on that, though. Actually, I even sometimes still miss it. Oh, there goes two of them. I think that was the whole top lane. No, actually, she was bottom. Well, we definitely won this then. Now it's just a matter of pushing it. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Yeah, it's over. We should just push mid then. 4 of them. Hopefully the 5th one leaves too, so it'll be really quick. That or he'll stay with 1 billion gold. Oh, that battle went a little bit quicker than normal. Generally, battles in this game take around, I'd say 30 minutes, I would say, on average. That was a little bit quicker since we kind of absolutely decimated them. 15-5 already. We're 16-1. Or I should say 16-1-0 because we don't even have any deaths. So yeah, who's left? Let's see. Only the Bandito, which isn't that big of a threat. If Bandito was fully slotted, he would barely even be able to take us right now. No, most people don't even bother using him anymore. He's pretty good at accumulating resources, but that's about it. We're just going middle at this point. I think we are. I don't think we have enough damage. Do we have another Ficky? Someone throw it down. She has it. I hope she throws it. There she goes. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. And that should be enough damage, or not. Nope, it's not going to be enough. Feedback, or they're all going to get hit like crazy. Oh, there we go. Nice. And down it goes. Well, that wasn't as good of a battle as we could have had. Especially with the beginning where we had the very, very long load time. But let's go switch the interface back and go and go into the next battle. It looks like World of Warcraft. I'm surprised you didn't say it looks like League of Legends or something. Because it looks more like League of Legends or Dota. Because that's pretty much what it is. It's the same genre as those two kind of games. I didn't even think of that, though, as the art style. Thank you, Lord Ace. Well, let's get into the next battle. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to queue. Maybe I can even find some allies to go join, if make it go a bit quicker. Let's see, Trixie. Probably going to use the same character for now. Normally when I go solo, I tend to use Trixie just because it's my best character. We will go do at least one other one, though. Okay, there's at least one other person going right now on my friends list. There's the other one, and there are 31 in global, and someone's saying queue up, so hopefully someone will end up getting. Actually, I don't think you guys can see that chat. Oh no, someone who's really good is queuing up. That could be annoying if he's on the opposing team, because if someone does a pre-made team with a bunch of solos who are just randoms, it could be a little annoying. Let's see. Oh, I just got invited to someone. Who's inviting me right now? I do not recall that name, so I'm not going to accept it. Was that from the previous battle? Let me see. Strife is back. Oh, someone just messaged me. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we should get a battle pretty soon. There's a lot of people in global chat right now, or at least relative to what's normally in it. 32 people for the global chat in this game is quite a lot. Because that's not how many people are in the game, that's just how many people are waiting to basically queue up. So I think the biggest issue right now is everyone's trying to use the two new heroes, which I sure probably use one of them. I haven't even bothered using either yet. I do know exactly what they both do. The main reason I haven't used either is neither of them are particularly decent. Oops, answer this guy's question, yes. But yeah, they added two new heroes. The problem is, like, 50% of people right now are trying to queue as both of these two players. So it never really works out. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't streamed Strife since we did it over a year ago on Twitch. Okay, let me switch the interface and should be fine now. Yeah, if I'm not talking to chat that much as I normally do, it's mainly because I can't see chat while I'm in the game. The way that this game works is it basically just freezes whenever it's not the active window. So I unfortunately can't see chat in any way. I could if I had another monitor, but I still haven't bothered dual monitoring. My idea for how I'm going to dual monitor, which I will be doing in the future, but my plans was when I get my new computer, I was going to use my current thing that I'm using now, my laptop, as basically my dual monitor, and just do it that way. That was the game plan of what I was thinking of doing. So I will have dual monitors eventually, but as this current moment, we do not. Only the laptop. Okay, well, let's get our items. You may notice that you get like these pre-made builds that you can make too, as well as all your things get leveled automatically. You can basically go and make a little custom thing where you can basically load out the build that you want to do for a specific instance. I generally don't switch my items too much from this. There's only two items I tend to go for, which are more support items. This thing, Oracle Trinket, which helps you for CC break to get away from stuns and stuff like that. And the other one is, if I can find it, should be under support items. The Seer's Eye of Diligence. A lot of people don't bother going with this item. It's the only item in the entire game that can see invisible units. And it's basically the only way, aside from a few other very select abilities and stuff that actually show you where invisible units are. And generally, when you're running up against a team that's throwing multiple invises, or a team that has a rip on it, which uses a lot of invis, basically everything he does is invis, you generally need to use that weapon against it, particularly if they know how to play rip. Because a rip without visibility on him is so ridiculously hard to actually play against. Oh, Forbidden Warrior's on our team too. He was actually on our friends list. He was the one that we saw earlier. He should be pretty good with that character, I would assume. Even though that's the newer character. Let me go check chat real quick. Do you know a lot about dual monitors? No, I do not know much about dual monitors at all. I've never actually ever bothered using dual monitors through one computer. I've never bothered doing that. By dual monitors, I basically meant I would load up my stream and everything else on one, and all my chat and everything on one that I need to have, all like the background stuff, and then just have all of the actual game, the interface, and the broadcaster system itself on the actual main computer that I'm playing on. So that was going to be my game plan for that. It wouldn't technically be dual monitor, because I wouldn't be able to use the same controls to control both of them, but it would be dual monitor enough that it would serve the purpose of what I needed to do. Yep, that was a fail. That was also a fail. The struggles of not having a high attack damage. Oh, I'm gonna fail on that too. There we go. Okay, he needs to stop hitting me. But please don't follow, please don't follow, please don't follow, please don't follow. It's gonna follow. Yep, it's gonna follow. I'm gonna deliberately stay mid then. Oh, also Ianu got buffed, that guy over there. If he knows how to use that character, he's actually quite OP now. I have no clue why they buffed him. He was actually already pretty strong without the buff, and then they buffed him. I think the reason he got buffed is because players who have no clue how to use Ianu are pretty bad with him. But anyone who knows how to use that character is just absolutely godlike with it. It is a really strong character, and they only made it stronger. So hopefully he has no clue how to use it. Also, I hate when my allies follow me here, because then we end up losing gold off of these guys. Like, they see all the gold over there, it's like, ooh, I gotta go get that gold, but then they waste all the gold that we have here, because it gets pushed in the middle without anyone actually guarding it, like that guy. Okay, good. I was able to tank it off. That's fine. No, go die. Yeah, there we go. Yep, keep pushing them back. Keep pushing them. Don't hit me. Let you go. Sure, go ahead and hit me. Move forward some. Okay, good thing our ally this time is actually pretty good at last hitting. Okay, I wonder if they will let me do this. I highly doubt. Let's see, is Anu coming here? No, I don't think he came here. No, he didn't. Hopefully the Carter doesn't throw his long-range missile over here. Yeah, I think we got it. Yep, we got away with it. We actually got away with doing that. I'm surprised they didn't come after me. Guess they're dealing too much with mid. Oh wow, she actually managed to push them back. She must have thrown her AoE thing to move the wave back. That normally doesn't happen. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. I don't even need to do anything. I can just let her watch. It's like, we can just watch her. We can just, like, literally stand here. It's like, yeah, she got this. Normally, I have to be the one constantly last hitting because you sometimes get people who don't know how to properly. Also, I'm definitely not the best at doing it either, to be honest. I normally don't play carry builds. Normally, in most MOBAs, except for this one, I fail. I generally play tank and jungling related characters. This one actually is a somewhat jungling related character. But I normally am not like a super carry that tries to get every single last hit ever. I'm normally the one who's normally putting pressure or tanking for the team, or just simply the support troop, or the support player. I generally don't play support in this game, mainly because due to the low player base, it is very likely that I get allies that aren't the best at the game. So due to that, you really can't play support that consistently if you're not playing with friends, because generally you wouldn't have anyone to support. Doesn't matter how much you support someone if they can't actually play that well. That becomes a bit of an issue. Oh, free gold. Ooh, piece of candy. I have no clue what he's doing. He's just like randomly trying to gank this thing. I don't think he's gonna get away with it. So I should probably go for this guy. Easier kill. Please die. Get it. Get it. Okay. Double kill? Can we get a double? Can I get a triple? Oh, wait. Can we get a triple here? Oh no, the other guy's not coming back. Please. Let me get it, let me get it, let me get it. I think I can reach. I think I can reach. Get it! Please live! Live! Got it. We couldn't get the triple, but we got the double. I'll take it. Oh, I messed that up. Fail. That was my fault. Oh, that one was not my fault. It was because we were both aiming for the same one. So I guess that was half my fault. Okay, I have no clue where the other guy went. He might actually come back with like half or full HP. Oh no, that's a different one. Oh wait, or was that the one we didn't kill? I don't even remember which one we didn't kill. Regardless, he's at half HP. Also, as I mentioned, when you're out of combat, you regenerate, and if you go next to a tower, you regenerate quicker. You can tell by the little tower thingy. This is tower regen. I think it says you regenerate quicker or something. I forget the exact rate quicker that it is. All I know is that it's quicker, and you should pretty much always be next to the tower while you're regenerating, if you can help to. As long as you're not too far away from it. Hey, she missed that one. That wasn't me this time. Where are you going? I can't go and charge at it. He knows I'm coming down this way. I'm not actually going there. I'm going for the little scouting thing so we can see around this area. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, please hit that. Wait, what's he doing? I have no clue what either of them are doing. I should have threw that earlier while he was still moving through. He got so much free damage on me. Okay. Our other guy's ganking the bottom. So we can just let him do that. Oh no, get it! No! I'm wasting all the golds. Every kill is so vital. Need those gold pieces. Hit the middle one. Hit the top one. Got an item. Also, there's the quick buy thing too, which works really nice because you don't need to worry about like going into a whole buy screen and trying to figure out where your item is or searching for it or anything like that. It's really, really quick to buy things. Though I do kind of like the way that Dota 2 does it too, where you actually have to buy some items at specific shops, because it makes it so occasionally it's actually strategic to guard certain shops. Also, we just got completely crushed there. His gank definitely worked that time. The thing that he has ends up slowing us down, the little red thing he has. I can break it with my W, but I already used the W, so he was able to get it on after the fact, which was unfortunate. Please save this replay. With the one we're currently on right now, I guess I could. Sure, I don't see why not. Any specific reason why? I normally don't bother saving most of my replays, for the most part. I do have some saved, but most of them are from like ages ago, back when this game used to be a lot more active than what it is now. Kill it, kill it! Don't let the gold go waste. There we go. We didn't actually lose a single one of those. Nice. Okay, let's go grab this real quick. Hopefully it's still here. Yeah, they didn't take it from us. Oh, that was a complete miss right there. I'm even missing the Q. That's a fail. Such an easy thing to hit. Okay, now they're pushing this. I don't think they're going to get away with it completely, though. Yeah, they're not going to do. We'll just clear the wave to push it back forward. I'd prefer the wave being pushed on their side when we're doing this, mainly because it allows us to gank more, and it allows us to do that side thing easier without having to worry about them. Oh no, I missed that one. Yeah, I'm still not used to this thing having less damage. They did end up reducing it, and it's sometimes what I'm used to killing things doesn't actually kill things anymore. Oh, don't. He got it. Oh, nice dodge right there. Oh, he still stunned me though. Oh, that actually lands. Nice. They got that kill. Please connect. Where'd you go? Please. Oh, I wish he would have came at me. I should have deliberately not taken that kill and let him go closer to me. I actually could have killed him if he would have walked towards me. Actually, I might still be able to kill him. No, I can't. It's going to heal him too much. I probably should have done that not further away. I need to try kiting them. That's generally the strategy I use when using a character like this, because she has a lot of long-range things and generally need them to be in a specific location to get maximum damage with her Q little barrel shot thing. So, I can't do that. There's no way I'm gonna get that. He's way too quick. If it was a ranged character, I would be able to do that there. But he's boots plus the thing, so he's way too quick for that to land. Okay, I think we got mid tower. I'll throw that just in case we don't. Oh, she's going for it. Whoa! Overkill much. Nah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Oh! I can't chase it. Oh, I'm out of mana. I could actually die here. Careful! Hello, Carter. Don't you dare kill me. Get mana, get mana, get mana. Keep dodging. Dodge all the things! Dodge all the things. Okay, I need to be careful. He can actually still kill me. Yeah, she's going back to regenerate. Let's go take this while she's doing that. That means we get all the gold here. Actually, our allies get this too. The reason I like to get this on my own and don't like when my allies take it, it's not because I'm greedy and want all the gold. It's because it actually gives our carry some of this gold if I end up doing it. Our person who's on bot lane, who seems to be losing right now, or getting ganked. One of the two. What's going on there? No, I think he's winning, but he got ganked. The guy keeps ganking everyone. But we're still up in KD, so... who is our bottom? He's doing okay on GPM. Oh, they're gonna get free gold by killing that thing. I'm not gonna be able to contest it. They get like 300 free gold for killing that. Yeah, I can't contest it. Oh, wow, I need to even do that just to get out of here. I really need my first item. I think we still need like another 500 or so gold before we can actually afford it. Oh no, the other guy's right here already. Oops. That was a Q that was kind of wasted. Now the whole line is gonna die, and I can't take any of it other than the EXP. Oh, or fail and hit last hitting. But yeah, two of them ended up dying that we couldn't get any gold for. Okay, he's back, so we'll just let him do his thing. Oh, he ends up getting that shield thing too. That ends up reducing the amount of damage you take from magical spells for a small duration of time. It's pretty useful against really high burst. It's actually really good against the character I'm using right now because we have really high burst. I don't know what he's using for on the enemy team. Probably the Anu, probably. I don't think the Anu actually is that good on the enemy team. I actually haven't seen much of him yet. I think he ends up leaving for the most part the middle lane. But I think that's the main thing he bought it for. Because the Anu does a lot of magical damage. Everything he does is basically magical damage. Wow, there's two bottom again, and this killed him. And I can't really solo this guy. Unless I can deliberately keep a low HP and then get him to come. Oh, wait, you know what? Let's pretend that we're not here. He'll go and try to kill that. We can actually kill him right here. Oh, I threw that slightly off. If I would have threw that slightly more to the left, that would have got him. Missed. Now he's going to try to get me. Yeah, I saw that coming. It's so obvious. Oops, and I still ran into it. Fail. Luckily, I still had shield. Oh wow, they even killed the bottom tower. Is there no one even contesting that at all? Where is everyone else on our team then? Because we're one-on-one right now. Okay, I kind of want to take this. I'm just scared that he's going to come from the back. Let's see, is he walking that way? Oh, you know what? It's only one. It's not worth it. I might as well deliberately leave that as one. Because when one of them goes for it later, they're going to get less gold. So I'll just leave it as is. Oh, he's going to die. Waffle! I'm coming! Why are you running that way? No, I can't save him. It's way too far away. I can't. He's dead. Oh, I almost walked into it. Oops. You almost walked in. Complete miss. Please land. I don't have my other ability, but... Oh, come on! That missed him by like a second. Okay, we'll just move back. Move back, move back, move back. Get some kills. Don't waste all the kills. Still missing all the kills. Missing the W, or the Q, I mean. I might be able to get him, actually. Oh no, he's moving too... Wow, what is his movement speed? What on earth is that movement speed? Oh, I can't. Oh, I super can't. Why on earth is there so many people? If I get away from this... Oh, great. I love it. What are you doing? Just throwing that on me all the way over here. I wish I could attack those mines. You actually can't attack mines in this game. It's not like Dota or something. Where you can attack the, what is his name? The Technize, mines. You can't do that in this game. Or technician, whatever the thing is called. How'd you forget it? I haven't played Dota 2 in like over a year now. I almost forget most of the things about it. If I pick it back up, I pretty much get it pretty quickly. Oh wow, didn't realize he would stay there. Oh come on, you even got the other guy too. I don't think I can get him easily. Oh nope, I still can. Oh, I love this weapon. I'm surprised they didn't nerf it actually. It did get a nerf at one point, but they didn't nerf it beyond that nerf point. It could probably use another nerf. People that know how to use that item correctly can just absolutely dominate with it. It's why I rush it first. It's such a fun weapon. Honestly, if they ever nerf this, I'd probably stop playing this game. It's just such a fun weapon to use. It is pretty unbalanced though, in all fairness. But yeah, it's great. You can basically make any battle into like a 5 versus 4 or 5 versus 3 or 5 versus 2. You can basically just take out half the enemy team for a few seconds to go do that. Can they please stop getting ganked? We can survive perfectly fine when we get ganked. And what have they been doing while we've been getting ganked? Hopefully they've at least been farming decently. I didn't end up picking up the item. Oops, and that was too early. Grab that. Okay, I need to not move it forward anymore, or else they're going to attack me. There's this mine from earlier. Oh, they're doing it. Let me go. Oh, that timing was horrifically bad. I'm dead. That was my fault completely. Horrible, horrible timing there. Come on, entire team. Where are you? Also, what pet did he... Why on earth did he end up going that pet? I didn't even realize that at the beginning of the battle. He ended up going that one pet that makes your tower stronger, which is generally considered the worst pet in the game. Let's see. Let's see. Hello, Zeticus. Hello, Joe. Okay, oops, I forgot. It freezes whenever I'm not on it. Oh good, he got a kill. Survive! Go! Stop dying. Stop the mass deaths. Okay, hopefully we can reflect back on someone. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Get the kill. Nice. Oh, you still died though. But, let's see. Can we get that kill? No, there's 3 of them there. If they try pushing, I could try for it. But I don't have my ultimate. Oh, he went in Viz. He's gonna try for it. Got him. Okay, can I go for like a double here? I got one. You can try for this guy if he follows me. I can get him. Oh no, I can't. The speed will make it so I can't. Oh, now I really can't. Oh, he didn't get caught by it. I might be dead. Team! Where are they? Oh, he didn't chase. Are they there? No, they aren't. Oh, that one is though. Team! 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 There we go. And now I'm gonna ignore my team. Because we need to farm. We're already over here. Oh, fail. I shouldn't have ignored them. Well, they still got a kill out of it. Yep. No. Got it. Dead. Not dead. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! A Carter kill. Yeah, I need to be careful. The Ray's still around somewhere. Oh, actually, is he still there? No, he's not there. Gotta still be careful with the Carter, though. You can just range us at any time from like a mile away. He has the longest range attack in the entire game. It's not global range, though. Or I shouldn't say the longest range attack in the entire game. He has the longest repeatable attack. There are some ultimates that actually go further than his. One of them is actually a complete global. The one that looks like a archer. Oops, you're dead. Let's see if I can save him. Got him. Oh, I did it off. Oh, no, I didn't. I got it. Nice! Now, that's what that's supposed to do. The ultimate combo. Now, if only I could time it like that every time, we'll be good to go. my weapon and stuff. Yeah, they're gonna go for that. I'm gonna pressure on middle. Or are they actually going for it now? No. Oh, whoa, 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 that damage. What is with that damage? Did she just try stunning the missile? Oh, I'm dead. Nothing I can do about that. Cannot run that thing. And I wasn't gonna let it connect. Even though I had the barrier and could have let it hit my barrier, it would have just used its long missile thingies on me. But at least we distracted it long enough that he should be able to get this kill right here. Don't finish it! Why on earth did they just look at it? At least they still got it, but they double died because they were just looking at it. Kill it, good. Our whole team is almost wiped right now. Oh yeah, that 1 HP survive. There we go. Okay. What do we need to buy next? I don't think I need any other utility items. We can just go into our normal build. I need that resistance anyways. They don't have anything that really hits through resistance yet. So, oh, there is one. Oh, that's weird. He's actually going for the resistance. He's not going for a tank build. He's going for a damage build because he's ganking. That's actually going to be good for us in late game. It's going to be harder for us right now because we keep dying to his ganks. But later in the game, he should be easier to kill since they don't really have too good of a designated tank. Because generally, he's the one that's supposed to be the tank for them. He still can tank, but given that he's going offensive items instead of purely tank items, it's going to hurt them later on when they actually need a proper tank. When we have higher damage. Like, now he can get away with it because he doesn't need to deal with the extremely high damage output. But later on, that will become an issue for him. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Up, 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 up. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, come on. He stunned me before I even got hit by that. Okay, I think I should be able to get away. Yeah, I got away. Wrong angle. Good, he threw the heal on me. Okay, I just need to stay under tower and heal up. I'm gonna go get an item. Need more power. Oh! Ow. Got hit by some of that. Hello. No, no, no. Oh, that W. The bubble started going, but it didn't actually get the shield off. Well then. That is quite awful. Also, that reminds me, speaking of tanks, no wonder why we keep dying. We have 0 people building into tank. Literally 0 tanks on the entire team. Right now, he should basically be the one building tank, but he's doing the same thing that their tank is doing, building pure damage. That's the most annoying thing about this game, though. No one covers the roles. I could try going tank, but it doesn't really work that well on this class. Like, we can get slightly defensive during battles, and we can throw, like, burst a lot of HP, and just get a lot of cooldown reduction to keep getting that HP back up with shields. But that isn't actual HP, it's just temporary shields that will deflect, or not deflect, but protect against all the damage. Well, we still have a chance of winning. Just have to be careful. We also need to make sure we get the next build all there, which is that guy over there, which I'll get to in a second as soon as we grab the golds. Gotta make sure we get the XP and golds. Need to get that final level so we get the quicker, quicker and the longer little stuns right there. Why on earth would you walk into that? That's like one of the most obvious spots that they'd be in. Okay, can someone disable that missile? There we go. Again, got caught out. Terror team, stop it. We're now 2 people down. There we go. Okay, he went back some. Problem is that thing's still going to be around. Oh, and he's going to catch us. Too many people throwing too many things. And entire team just dies. Let's see if he actually goes for it. See if we can bait him. We're probably going to die. Yep. Buffed up the Yanu. Entire team wipe. Yep, no one's building tank items, so they do way too much damage to us. Every single person in this battle is basically building pure damage. The only problem is our damagers aren't actually applying that damage. They keep dying to their partial tank. He's a tank build, but he's building pure power and utility. This guy keeps getting caught out too. Please throw it stun. You have this stun. You could have just stunned him there. Go. Okay, well, at least they held him back. As long as we can keep this, we'll be fine. Problem is, it looks like they're going to lose it to that. Yep. And then it goes. So yeah, we pretty much lose then. But we can still try. Because their GPM is still way more than us now. We still have the highest on our team, but No one else is getting any money. No, let's go take this over here. Should still be up. Yeah, it is. They're gonna get Baldir here. There isn't really much we can do to contest it at this point. Don't suicide into it. She's gonna go there and die. I'm willing to make a bet right now. Oh, nope, she didn't die, surprisingly. Oh, I'm actually weird. That's weird. They're not going for it. Or is it already dead? It should already be dead. Oops, I completely missed that. I don't know why they're not going for it. Maybe they're just waiting for it until they have a full team before they bother. Problem is, our entire team is not grouped up anywhere. Yes, get it, get it, get it. Kill it. It's right there. I'll throw the ult for it too. Super dead. Oh, good. We even caught the tank off of that. So unfortunately, all we really did was catch him off. We didn't actually get any value out of it. So they are all over here. But as you can see, they're all so flimsy that they basically just die instantly. Oh, he's moving on the other side. Should be a pretty easy kill. Die. Good. One down. Let's see. Stop dying. Hey, we're gonna get caught off here. I see where you are. Don't think you can get away.
In the pale moonlight, the scent of
Really
blue
easy.
flowers comes from afar.
No! Okay, good. He caught it. That wasn't me who caught it. Where are there other players? There they are. I was gonna say. Okay, do we stay here and try killing it? Yes, we do. No, we don't. Oh, I caught myself. Fail. I'm dead now. Oh, he didn't go for it. But Carter might get us on the other side. Yeah, we're pretty much dead. He's just gonna catch us over here. Oh, never mind. They're not going for me. He's not going for it. Surprisingly. Move his barrier. He'll just miss with that. Oh, yep, Carter's here. We can't do anything to that. Too much burst. And now he's gonna suicide to it too. Let's see how many seconds he survives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dead in 3 seconds. 2, 3. Okay, no, they didn't go for him. Oh, no, they did. There he goes. Okay, return on it. Go. Ah, he actually could have gotten it. He ran out of mana. And again, I guess he still has ultimate. Let's see. Don't go back. Oh, never mind. That's not him. Don't go back without HP. He has no... Nothing. He has a Ficky, which doesn't even work on that character that well. And he just has pure damage with nothing else. He has no way of escape or anything. That's the biggest issue with almost every single build we have here. That's the only one that's even remotely tanky. And even that's not really tanky. That wouldn't be a big deal if they were actually able to survive. The problem is they're not surviving. They'll die in like a few seconds. Also, that gives them gold as well. He's a gold digger. Let's see. Oh, I'm probably not going to get any value there. That was worth a shot. There we go. Get some value. Kill the Ray. How did he not die? Yep, and then we get a kill by the burst. Everyone dies to the burst. Also, he did not even die. Or DPS can't even do enough DPS, and now we all die because we don't have a tank. The struggles. Yep, entire team just dies. The struggles of no one wanting to build into a tank. Let's see. Well, we're building a tank item next, so at least we'll have that. But hopefully everyone else will start. He's obviously not building into a tank item. That's not a tank item. That could be a tank item. Though it'd be better if she actually built the disable. There's a disable that she can build that would have been a lot better than the conduct. That basically makes them useless for a short duration of time. And that would secure her so many more kills than the power conduct. Even just going that weapon instead, which is basically her ultimate, a weaker version of her ultimate, would have also done the same thing as well. But she didn't go for either. Okay, let's see if we can at least get a kill. No, they're gonna... there's probably people on that hill. No, there's no one on the hill. Was expecting them to stand there waiting for one of us to move up there. No, actually, they're probably right there. No, they're not there either. Okay, let's just grab this real quick before they get it, because they're pushing on our side. Oh, and that's the little spawner thing as well. Whenever you end up, whenever you kill Baldir 3 times, or the Sindar one once, you end up getting a summon that then pushes you for you. It's somewhat helpful. Generally, you don't do it now when the entire team is alive, but it seems they're split pushing onto top. So yeah, we should actually probably go head up there. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Got blocked by most of that. Oops, still got it. Should be able to land it. I'm just gonna chase him at this point. No, I'm not gonna be able to get it. Nope. 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 That's not happening. I heard one of them go invis. Yep, there he is. Hello, we saw you. Or heard you. Yeah, it's over. Can't even get close enough to throw that in the right angle. There we go, we got a kill right at the end. Aha! Well, at least we got something at the end. Fail. Well then. Oh, let's try again. Let's see. The Vex buff on cooldown is OP now. Just played him last game, and you really notice it. I actually haven't played him since. I used to use a really weird Ray build whenever I used to use them. I probably should go switch to someone else. A lot of characters I haven't played for a very long time. Let's see. I was playing a lot of Kaladessa the other day. The problem with Kaladessa, though, is we need a team that's somewhat decent to actually use her with. We can go try her real quick. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Kaladessa.
Pincer and Pincer power. And there we go. Should have everything correct. Okay, on all regions. And let's go throw this down. Should be a pretty quick queue because basically no one ever bothers playing Kaladessa, even though she's one of the ones I normally use. She has a really good, she's really good of a tank at keeping people near her, as well as kiting people like crazy. She can lower their power while also getting a pretty decent resistance, and basically the purpose of her is to keep baiting people down, keep your HP at about 20%, and just keep baiting every single person around you until they just keep rushing into her. And then as they try to suicide into you, your entire team just kills them all as you keep perpetually doing damage as they chase you. She has quite a bit of potential. Even when I use her, even though she's a support, I sometimes get highest GPM with her as well, because she can farm a lot of gold based on the kills she gets from kiting people. She normally doesn't get too much, though, mainly because early on you start... Well, the main reason that she gets a lot, I guess, would be you stay in the lane for most of the time. She isn't something that can go out to go gank people, like some of the classes are. She's made to be more of a... she's a good early game healer and a really good late game baiter for kiting people like crazy. So we're going to go see what she can do. Let me go change the interface to the correct one. I believe I changed it appropriately, hopefully. I need to go double check that I made sure to do that. That'd be a fail if I accidentally didn't do the right interface, and for half the time it was showing the wrong one. For all I know, I could have already done that. Let's see, what are we up against? Oh, a Rip. Though with this hero class, I don't think we're going to need Invis, because we just need to be near him to damage him. We don't actually need to see him to damage him, because nearly everything we do is full AoE. Every ability she has other than her heal hits full AoE around her. So I don't really need to worry about him being invisible near me, since it's going to automatically hit him regardless. The only thing that might be slightly annoying that I might want to get the invis thing for, because I almost know for sure no one else on my team will get it, so I basically have to build it, is we need it for the ace, or not the ace, the Blazer. That one's ace. Blazer also has an invis. She has the quickest moving invis in the entire game. She has it on her ultimate, and she moves very quick with it. She can be pretty annoying. Okay, let me go change these items to the correct items. I'm going to need that one, so let me go trash that, go get the correct item there. I believe this is the correct one for that. I do need to replace this one out, though, and get the... Yeah, that's the right version. So we'll go get the... That should be... Wait, which version is that? Increase Desperation. Yes, the Desperation and the Mending. That is correct. So we go and rush our boots. I do that on quite a few characters. Even on melee, because why not? Honestly, she probably would be better with the other item. It's just I build into a utility item after, so I don't really mind too much. So I build boots. We get ourselves a burn, which synergizes with our other burn. We then get mending, so we heal off all of this. So we can heal just a gigantic amount of HP. We then just get mitigation, so they can't kill us. This also gives us desperation, which gives us 20% extra resistance while under 20% HP. And then we just build a bunch of utility items. Everything beyond that point, that's basically the core of our build. Anything beyond that point is whatever we really want to build.
Yes.
Also, I normally run her on top. She's not really good at securing down middle. And yeah, we'll just run her top. Hopefully there's enough for every other lane. Let's hope so. Let's sure hope so.
I sense urgency here.
Oops, and now because I clicked off, we actually freeze the entire thing. Fail. Let's just bring it back. There we go. Who do we have? Hey, we have the same person as... Well, not the same person, but the same hero as last time. I don't believe it's the same person. No, it's a different skin, so I'd assume it's not. Also, I have no clue what item it's building, but it's actually chose the wrong item, I mean. It would have been a lot more effective if it would have gotten the other one. Oh, there's no one here. Where are you? Oh, wanna come? Wanna come? Up. We have two here. We can hit you for some damage.
Onward.
He knows we're here. Everyone knows people go to the bushes immediately. And if they don't, then they know that they're there.
It is time to
He must not have his other ally up yet. I'm still going to stand here because I want to scout it out for when we actually start the battle. We'll get to see who their ally is just slightly quicker. Also, I'll be able to engage into the lane just slightly better.
We will prevail.
And they won't expect us to be in their bush. Coming out of the bush. Boom. Visible. Not visible. The bush hiders.
Yes.
We don't have any kind of burst to use out of a bush, though, so it's not like that really matters too much. It's not like we can surprise them with anything. Okay, we have Rip in that. Well, at least they're both double melee. Once I hit level 6, that's actually going to be really easy to control this lane.
Now, strike.
Also, as a melee character, it's actually a lot easier to last hit everything that you hit when you're doing this. The main reason is you have higher damage. Oops, and she ends up missing. Oh, and I end up missing. You get higher movement speed and higher base damage when you're a melee character, which is somewhat useful. Ow, that was a lot of damage. And I don't have my heal yet either. Slightly bad. How did an ARF did that one miss?
The mighty shall fall.
Okay, we'll go grab this one. Okay, let me throw my heal already. I have a full mana, but no HP. And I normally don't get her stun. Pretty much her best ability I don't get until her third ability, mainly because she doesn't need it immediately, generally. Unless I'm specifically using her to gank. That's about the only time. Oh, now would be the perfect time to actually throw that. Aww. What on earth is he doing? Yeah, that would actually been a nice time to have it. Oh, and we get it like a little late. Though they're not expecting that I'd probably have it right now, since I haven't used it the entire time. Might be able to catch him with it.
I sense urgency here.
No, they're too far away. Not gonna be possible. Can you please tap him so he doesn't heal? There we go. They can't actually heal me, by the way. We're just talking to ourselves. There's no voice chat in this game. Oh, I wish he would have stayed there. I thought he was going to tank it for a second. Oh, that was a complete waste. Just regen up a bit. They know I'm here. Will they do anything about it, though?
The magic within us desires this item.
Nah, nope. He didn't go in to try to get the kill.
Fear not.
Yeah, they're playing too passive right now. At least we control the lane, if nothing else. So at least we get more gold out of it. Yeah, we definitely control the lane. The main thing that's making this easy to control it is the fact that we have a range. Okay, they're tanking towards us. And that hits him regardless of if he's invis or not. As long as it hits something near him.
Fear not.
Please hit. We're not going to be able to secure it. This one we can, though. I don't have my Q. Oh, I could have gotten that kill if I still had Q left.
Understood. Yes.
Ah, I missed. Oh, no. Oh, no, I didn't see that was there. And we both missed the kill. Fail. Didn't even see that there. Okay, wait a second. I could probably clip him if he tries going for a kill there.
I sense urgency here.
Ah, no. This is not going to bring him close enough.
The mighty shall fall.
Gotta be careful not to AoE hit them while under there. Oh, they're actually going all the way.
Yes.
One nice thing about Claudessa, too, is with her burst heal, she can pretend that she has, like, no HP for a long amount of time, and then out of nowhere just gets, like, a fourth of her HP back or a third. Works out
Fear
really
not.
nice. Like you can drag her down like to like 1 HP and it's like boom, heal. And then don't have to worry about it. Also, I need to buy my other utility items. I haven't bought any of them yet. You know what? I'm gonna buy my regen first. I buy them slightly out of order because the order, there really isn't any order for them. The order is whatever you need at the given moment. Oops. I thought she would go for the attack. Oh, they're trying to gank us? That won't really do much. We're a tank and... oh, there it is.
Feel the sting of silver tongue.
That would have caught it. Okay, we should probably not go for it. Back and back.
We will prevail.
Hey, we're fine. We shouldn't die. Oops. Shouldn't.
Got it.
Keyword shouldn't. Want to try baiting them. No, I'm not going to be able to get it.
Yes.
Nah. Nope, too quick. Alright, let's go check it. Maybe it'll stay. No, it's not here.
Prevail.
Don't go that. We're just like both on top of each other. Oh, there we go.
Now,
That works.
strike.
Get free golds. Ah, that thing threw AoE. It normally doesn't throw AoE, but if there's multiple people near it, it will.
Missing
Like I can't tank that. Or can I? Actually we can.
Understood.
There we go. I
Onward.
didn't lose too much HP. Actually barely even any. He doesn't have his ultimate yet, so that's kind of nice.
Missing
Now,
mid.
strike.
Poke. Single poke.
The rewards of labor.
Oh no, that guy's gonna die. I can't reach it. Okay, we still got it. Nice. Alright, let's go get our regen. So we don't need to keep healing ourselves, and we can just keep healing our ally
We will
instead.
prevail. Understood.
Deliberately bait it. Ah.
You bring little to the table.
There we go. If only we had our ability. Oh well, we don't have any manas. And perfect timing, we get our little regen thing. Let me go head back so we regen a little bit quicker when we head back here. Nothing interesting is going to be happening in the next few seconds. Oh, unless it actually landed that. Then that would have been bad. Luckily it did not. Oh, get it. Nice. Got it. Very nice. There we
will
go.
prevail.
Feels good using a melee character. Because we have such a higher movement speed and attack than what I'm normally used to.
Understood.
Oh, and I still can't last hits. Has a higher attack, still can't get the last hits. Oh, fail! Higher attack, still can't even remotely get last hits. Oh, fail.
I sense urgency
Now the tower
here.
hits us. Oh well. I should probably start throwing some heals on it too now. Now that we have the mana for it. Oops, what is it doing over there? Nothing. Trying to get that Moxie.
Now, strike.
Get a poke. Have my poke. Hope he's gonna chase us. He has his ball chain too now too. Gotta be careful that he doesn't land it.
Yes.
Oh no, he's going down there.
The mighty
Okay.
shall
Well, as
fall.
long as we're still 1 versus 1 over here, I think it's fine. Okay, well, now we're not. Got it. That's the best I can do. I can't get it. I cannot lock down that double dash thingy that he has. Actually, it's a triple dash if he lands it every time. He needs to hit a hero in order to be able to cast it again. And it can go up to 3 times. The guy cannot take that tower. How is that tower even so low already? I didn't even realize we did that much to it. Okay, I gotta be careful here. I'll scout it out for us.
Gone, enemy.
Yeah, they're not going for it yet. We'd probably see them ahead of time as well. Yeah, there's no one leaving. There doesn't appear to be.
Onward.
I almost just feel like going for the gold at this point. Oh, I might go back to the lane and just pretend I'm here trying to farm.
Understood.
Oh, she got it.
We will prevail.
Oh, she didn't get it. Oh, yes, she did. The AoE clipped him. There we go. Get him?
The
Ah,
mighty
no, that's
shall
not gonna land.
fall.
Destroy this tower.
Yes, we know. We shall get that tower. Need to clear these troops first. Because that will happen if we don't.
Onward.
Can't let that tower hit us. A lot of damage we took there that we didn't need to. Oh gosh, don't get killed by it. There we go. Well, he gets killed by it. Perfect.
Feel the sting
I don't know
of
why
silver
he tried
tongue.
going for that. I guess to break the teleport, but he had no means of being able to secure that kill.
We
Please
will
get it. There you go.
prevail.
Actually, might as well stay in the lane. Claudessa can basically never leave her lane if you wanted her to. She has enough regeneration normally that you can just stay in her lane
Fear
perpetually. and never leave and be perfectly fine. And you never need to worry about it. We can just keep pushing all the way. I'm not gonna hit it or else... Or you know what? Actually, I will hit it. We'll hit it that way. Oh no, I might not be able to secure it. Oh no, I didn't get it. No! There we go. That was not what should have happened there. Oh, wow. I was expecting him to die a lot quicker than that. What made him heal? Or was there even a heal? Oh, tortoise! Oh, why on... Wait. Why on earth does a Rip have tortoise? That's what saved him. He had a tortoise heal. I was wondering what made him heal so much. Normally, people don't run tortoise on him. It's like not something you run on him at all. Like not even remotely close. Okay, oops, we're back. We're just checking the thing real quick. We're back. Okay, let me go check mid real quick. As I said, never leave the lane. But there's no point. It's pushed so far that we might as well go support mid.
Fear not.
Here you go. I have a shield.
Understood.
That's just for damage. That obviously wasn't gonna hit.
Yes.
Not even remotely. Yeah, bot's gonna get hit pretty hard. Should probably go support it in a second, but I think all he has to do is just back. As long as he backs, he's fine. Okay, he's not gonna back, is he? Nope. He refused to back.
I'll take it.
Double kill.
2 stars collapse.
That was pretty obvious.
Onward.
Also, they'll be in middle in a couple seconds. Like 5 seconds or so. Probably start backing. Yep, there he is.
We will prevail.
I almost have my first item. Or my first real item. Forget how low we are. Up, Rip is back up front or top. I should probably go help her. She's not really that good of a class to use against Rip. Because her ultimate needs to be able to see where he is.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? She might actually still get it. Oh, she actually did just get it. Got it.
Beware the
Aha!
silver
Revenge! Revenge from earlier. There we go. I go get that. The core item. One of them that we need to destroy
I
everything.
sense urgency here.
Also, they have certain text things that are verbal commands whenever they get a specific item. That was one of them. No, don't die, don't die. Get closer.
Fear not.
I like how I keep talking as if they can hear me. They can't see a single thing I'm saying. Oh, is there still being chased? We might be getting ganked by someone I didn't see. Yeah, we are. I don't mind though, because I can probably tank it. I really don't mind. Unless like 3 of them come at us or he gets his ultimate landed, we are not really gonna die. So that's not too big of a concern. Actually, we could probably still secure a kill. They can see us through the thing.
Attack this hero.
There we go. Actually, let me stay behind a bit. Yeah, they're going mid. Hello, Rip.
I sense urgency here.
Get back here. Landed it. Double stun at once. You should probably use those a little bit separated from each other.
Onward.
Not both at the same exact time.
Now, strike.
Come back there, Moxie.
Beware the silver tongue.
Get back. Oh, oh no, we can't go under tower. We do not have enough durability to go under tower with no units nearby. Not even remotely close. Oh, okay, good. The fire actually got the kill. Speaking of fire, I can, this is one of the AoEs that can actually hit them while you're under a tower. So I can just stand here letting it hit. There we go. Oh, that miss! Ooh. Oh no, I'm dead, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. I'm somehow not dead. How on earth am I not dead? It's gonna hit me and dead.
On the move.
Am I still alive? I just heard an invis. Okay, good, it was our invis. Let's see, how badly can I bait them right now?
Fear not.
Let's see. Oh, look at this, a free kill. Look at this, a free kill. Okay, it is a free kill. No, I'm baiting them too much.
My scales. Onward.
Oh, free kill. A free kill. Look, a free kill. Come get the free kill. Come back here and get your free kill. Oh no. Now we actually are gonna die.
Double kill.
I don't have my ACC break if he throws his ultimate. Come on. Keep baiting, keep baiting. Keep baiting, keep baiting. Get back here. Oh no, I can't keep baiting. I have no allies around to keep baiting with. But yeah, she never dies. We can do that for like 5 minutes on end. Once we get like the core of our build. Also, why is this thing not bringing our item? I told him to go bring it earlier. Let's see if we can actually land this. Oh, no, why didn't it go? Wait, that was a weird delay. Why on earth did it not land? Also, what on earth is Axe doing? He's just standing there doing nothing. I won't be able to get the kill. Yeah, that was a really big miss. Not clue what he's doing. But that was my fault for not throwing the Q. Something was weird with it. Did not want to go. You saw that it had path thingy, it just didn't click. Yep, there's him. Hello. Don't even know if he saw. Well, we'll see in a second. Okay, we should probably run. I'll heal him when we need it. Should probably stand closer. Oh, now I gave rid of my shield right when I'm trying to do that.
We will prevail.
We're not going to be able to keep up with that. He has a slow too, and a speed increase for himself. It slows enemies and speeds himself.
On the move.
We're not catching that at all. There's no way that's going to get secured. Oh, his hull. I wonder what this was earlier. It's his hull. From the gold digger. He tried protecting his hull, and now he just dies trying to protect. Oh, no, now I die trying to protect it, but they both die, so I guess it's worth it. Worth it. 2 for 1. That's the only way we're gonna die is basically from an exchange. That or if our allies aren't around us at all. Obviously, if there's no one to assist our damage, we're just gonna die to not having enough damage to do anything at all. Let me go check chat real quick. Let's see. Sorry you missed what you said earlier, but you hope you save this stream. Oh, of course I'll stream this stream. That's what you meant was saving it. Yeah, I should save every stream. This stream will be uploaded after the fact. I always upload all my streams. I might stream this again sometimes in the future as well. If it still has a decent enough player base, and if the developers actually start updating it again like they are, we might as well start playing it a bit more. Probably won't be something I do that often, though. I won't have any kind of schedule or anything for it, but we will throw it down occasionally whenever we want to mess around.
Fear not.
Maybe we can get some, like a mini tournament eventually, too. Because I know there's sometimes structured 5 versus 5s that still go on. So we might be able to get that in the future. Oops, I probably should have threw it out at him. Wow, if he survives with that. If he survives that.
We will prevail.
Please land. There we go. Gosh. Well, at least we still got a 1-to-1, but that was horrifically bad. Should have threw the Q at the tank. I didn't think that everyone would go for the tank. I believe it's the tankiest thing on their team right now. Yeah, he's using the thing that gives him more regeneration, plus mitigates against physical damage. Please don't die. You got this. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Good, there we go. The 24-14 right now, that's pretty decent. Though we did just have the most pointless death there earlier, the one that we currently have. And down goes that. We're still highest GPM too. That is really sad whenever I use Claudessa and have highest GPM. That happens a lot more than it should. Claudessa should never be your highest gold on your team. There is something wrong if Claudessa is seriously the highest gold. We don't have highest KD though.
We will
I guess it's just from farming and staying in the lane. We still support when we need to. But like right now I probably should be in mid. I just saw all the monies and was like, oh yep, that's why we have higher GPM. Sees money, go for it.
Beware the silver tongue.
Too much money to just let sit there. Most of that was just going to go to waste.
I'll take it. We will prevail.
Yeah, they seem to be fine in middle anyways. The only thing we could have done is probably save the mage.
I sense urgency here.
Milady. I was trying to figure of her name. It's like, oh yeah, it's Milady. Okay, now I should definitely go and help them. For sure. Okay.
Fear not.
Well, this is definitely going to be a clash here. This is definitely going to be a fight of some kind. Ah, that dash. Oh, we called out. Called out. Wow, that's a lot of burst damage. Let's see. Kill them all!
You bring little to the table.
Super dead.
Some mighty shall fall.
There we go. And complete wipe.
Your team is
Aw, I hate when they go for the Baldair first. Please, don't go Baldair first. I should probably talk to them and say don't go Baldair first. I don't understand why people do that. You have to take the tower first, then you go for Baldair. You have to take the objective that they won't go for. And then, let me go tell them. You take the tower first, then you go back. Please go back. Don't try taking the racks. Okay, well I guess we could get away with that actually. They might be dead long enough that we can get away with that. Never mind. Fine. The problem is they're gonna wipe us right here. Okay, back, please, back. Don't you dare stay there. Okay, we do end up getting it. So let me go get my HP item. Oh, he's going all the way back. That's why you don't do that. Because now we can't do anything for the for right now. We're basically useless, and now they're gonna get at least 2 kills probably off the mid. Also, I can't even try taking this. There's no one even remotely here. Yeah, he dies. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Get back, get back. Oh, I can't get the heal off. That is why you don't do that.
I sense urgency here.
Because now for the next like 3 minutes, we won't be able to do anything. And she's gonna die for that kill. At least we could probably keep that alive. Okay, don't chase. As if she can hear me. Please stop chasing. You can't get that kill. You don't have any way to catch him. You already used your ult.
Fear not.
And you die. Actually, you might not die. How tanky are you? Wow. Oh, you have lifesteal. That's why you're not dead yet. Well then. I can't get to it. Let's see if I can bait it.
We will prevail.
Oh no, it's got a stun! The struggle. I actually don't have my desperation item yet either. Now I do. A little late. That would have helped keep us alive. I keep playing as if I already have it. Now this is the core of our build, and I keep playing like the entire time as if I had it the entire time. But the reason I kind of go on these engagements is this item gives us higher resistance when we're lower down, and combined with the regeneration that we get from this as well as our ultimate, we basically never die. The problem is prior to getting this, we don't get that extra boost of resistance at a lower level. This also reduces a flat rate of the amount of damage we take from any physical damage. Like the attack that she killed us with would have done 30 less, and every single right click she does on us would have done 30 damage less. And this applies after the resistance. So the resistance lowers down the amount of damage it does, and then it is followed by the mitigation of 30. It is actually possible to mitigate damage down to 1 or even 0 in this game. It can be lowered to crazy low amounts. And generally, when you're up against an actual player like hitting you, that won't actually do it. But against most other things, you can mitigate it to almost nothing. And these little brawlers literally go to nothing. Which can be done by a couple other means too, like Ficky and stuff. Can we get that? Oh, I didn't get it. Not much I can do to try connecting though. I don't have a movement speed increase. That's my, no, that's not my next item. But it is a item.
Fear not.
Ah, got it. Won't be able to chase that. And then he just throws this low. Even if I would have gotten that, he still would have thrown this low anyways. I actually don't mind if he tries chaining me. We can CC break from it. Like that. Thank you for doing it exactly when I'm explaining what to do. That's why we're actually using Pincer, by the way. Well, that and it gives us even more resistance, and the whole point of this build is just build up resistance. But aside from it giving resistance, we need it to break out of stuff like that, so we don't need to deal with it. Dead. Oh, super dead. I'm gonna tank it. I'm going for it. No, I can't after that heal. Oh, that's bad. Don't kill. That overkill. She just used ultimate on like 100 HP. But it does have a longer range than everything else she has, which I believe is why she threw it. We could just end middle if they wanted to right now, or if we wanted to. Or maybe not. Never mind. Oh, I don't have any mana. That's why I need my next item. It gives mana. And then we get movement speed, and then we get basically any utility item we want. And at any point we can get that utility item. It doesn't really matter when. It just depends what we need. In this case, we could have gotten the See Invisible thing, but their rip is pretty bad, so we kind of don't really need it. And I'm not going to waste it just to get a Blazer, because Blazer moves around a lot, so it's kind of hard to get a lockdown on it. But yeah, that rip is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Oh, I did not have my CC yet. It wasn't up yet.
We will prevail.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Gonna die! Clipped by the ultimate. Not enough movement speed. Well, at least we got the AoE damage on them. And that's pretty much the entire thing killed. Oh, we get our last core item. Well, actually, it doesn't even last our core item. That's already our full core, those three. But let's go get our other piece. And we will not be able to finish it, because we'll win by the time we get back. And that's match. That was the final score there. 47-21. Ouch. That was a little bit too much in the other side. Last battle was quite a bit fairer, but that was a little bit one-sided again. Let's see. Let's go switch the interface. And off we go. Also, hello, SBM. Welcome. Was this what all the hype was about the other day? Yeah, this game is Strife. It's a MOBA I used to play a lot back when it was a really popular game. It's basically a dead game now. It was hyped for me. I find it hypeful. Let's see. What should we go for next? I kind of want to throw Trace. But I feel like if I do it during stream, I'd be so horrifically bad with her. She is one of the main characters I use. She's just a really hard character. Probably the hardest to use, but when you use her correctly, she's just absolutely insane. Rip and her are actually pretty hard to use. The guy that was using Rip, a lot of people don't know how to use him properly, me included. He's relatively hard to really maneuver around correctly. Let's see. Because he's a damage per second melee that needs to be basically next to people, but generally builds flimsy builds, so it's a little bit hard to manage everything. I guess we'll just go with a Trixie back and mess with everyone. See if we can still get any Qs off with her. Get the big kills, get the combos. Let's see, how many people are in general chat right now? 24. So there's still a pretty good chance we will get a match very soon. Let's see. Yeah, there's one person also trying to find one. I should probably go team up with him right now. Probably be a good idea. Oh well, we'll just leave it to randomness to see if we get teamed with him or not. We don't want to stack too hard either, or else the team will be way too one-sided, and we don't want that. So we need to have fair battles, or at least try to have fair battles, would make it better. You love to watch MOBAs, but not that good at it. I used to be pretty good at Dota 1. I was okay at Dota 2, even though it was almost the exact same thing. But, I don't know, I never really got into it to a degree of, like, competing in esports or anything like that. I was considering it at one point, but then I ended up not doing it. My biggest issue that I normally have is a combination of either my eyes fatiguing over time or just slow reaction time in general is one of the main reasons I never really got competitive in MOBAs, but it is something fun to kind of chill around with friends or just to mess around or just chill. Probably my favorite genre of gaming, just to chill in. Let's see, you're used to as well as Dota 1, but not Dota 2. Yeah, I didn't start playing Dota 2 until like 2 years after it was actually released. I didn't really bother with it immediately. I was like, nah. I would have probably stayed with Dota 1 forever, but I believe they actually stopped updating. I haven't really been keeping track, but I don't know what initially even made me go to Dota 2. But I did end up going to it, and it was okay. I don't know. Even though it was almost the exact same game, it just seemed so different that it was like, not really. It's still a lot of fun. My favorite hero probably is to play support. Oh wow, I can't even remember her name. Crystal Maiden? I want to say Crystal Maiden. Why does Crystal Maiden sound correct? The mage that has mana regeneration and the freeze and everything, that and Enigma, and probably Axe. Basically anything that can jungle or be a tank or support or gank is generally what I played in Dota 2. Do you play League 2? I do not play League of Legends. It is a game that I've been meaning to kind of try a bit more. I know almost nothing about League of Legends. We could try it at one point, but yeah, I know very, very, very little about League of Legends. So not really much I can do with that, but we can learn it. Most MOBAs are pretty much the exact same. You just have to figure out what the different items are, and that's about it. Different items, different heroes, different abilities. The core mechanics of most of them are relatively similar. Some of them have like really in-depth mechanics, though. I think Dota 2 has some of the most annoying, like how you, or not most annoying, but the hardest ones to kind of learn and figure out. Because there's a whole gold loss mechanic as well on it, as well as how much you lose, how much you gain from things. And it's a lot more complicated with how the gold rates actually occur. It's one of the only few really popular MOBAs too that actually penalize you for dying on top of actually dying, which makes supports a little bit more annoying, though I do generally run supports on them. Supports get so ridiculously flimsy in Dota 2 because you have to constantly keep buying resources that you need to support your carries and stuff like that. But I generally was pretty good with the role for the most part, that and tanking. Mainly because tanking, I'm really good at initiating battles generally, and that's one of the reasons I actually use Trixie a lot in this game in Strife. Mainly because once she gets that one orb item, she's one of the best initiators in the entire game. So it ends up working out pretty well. Well, now we have the struggle of waiting. Also, someone just messaged me with the name of player. They say hi. You guys can't actually see all the chats, but some people do keep messaging me. It only shows the main window, though, which is what we're in right now. Let me go say hello to him. Let's see what he'll say back. Hello! There we go. I should probably go advertise in global chat that we're streaming right now. That would probably be a good idea. Why not? Let's go advertise. Though that would be bad if someone like looks onto the stream. Oh wait, I need to find where my tab is for it. Fail. Found it. I found my tab. Okay, let me go and advertise it real quick. Might as well. This should be the right link. I sure hope so. Let's go advertise it in the global chat in game. Let's see, I am streaming. Oops, I almost just said Gems of War. Fail. Strife on YouTube at Tacet the Terror. Running Trixie Rampages. Also, I call it Rampages. I forget what it's called in League of Legends. I think it's called Pentakill whenever you get a 5. Wait, Pent is 5, right? I think so. I think that's right. I know, too much Gems of War. I was saying that too. Instead of saying heroes or legends or whatever they're called in this game, I don't even know. There's no consensus on it. I just call them heroes. But I keep accidentally calling them troops because that's the same thing I call them for Gems of War. I call everything troops. Yeah, League is a lot closer to Strife than what Dota is. Dota is kind of like its own breed of MOBA. Out of every single MOBA there is, it's quite a bit more unique. It does have the highest learning curve, though, out of every single one I've seen so far. This one that we're playing right now, Strife, even though it doesn't have much of a player base, which does mean there's quite a bit higher player level on it, it's a really easy MOBA to get into if it was like your very, very first one. Mainly because there aren't really any extremely punishing factors within this game compared to some other MOBAs. And I wouldn't say it's the most balanced of MOBAs. This game is definitely far from it. But it has a lot of like new user-friendly, simple kind of abilities. Like in Dota 2, you can have like a whole wall of text as what on earth the ability even does, because it covers so many different things. And for a newer player, that can be quite intimidating. That's one thing I do hate about League of Legends and similar games to it. I don't care for having to unlock like literally every hero. I'm generally someone who does like using every single hero. I do generally stick with my core, like about half a dozen or dozen. Actually, you can even see them on the board right now. Those are the main 5 I generally use. Trixie, Eamon, Claudessa, Trace, and Ray. This stream we've done Trixie, Claudessa. I believe that's it, actually. Yeah. But generally, I stick with about 10% of what's actually used. But I do like having the option of trying every single one just to see if I really like it or not. And if I just feel like playing it randomly, I like having the ability to do so. Do you like RPG and turn-based strategy games? Yes. I absolutely love turn-based strategy games. RPGs, generally I do. It depends on what the RPG is. It needs a good user interface, and it needs to actually have a pretty intuitive stat system. It can't just be stats for the sake of having stats. It needs to have a purpose for those stats that actually makes sense within the gameplay itself. Like just adding a bunch of random stats and then barely doing anything. That's one thing I really hate about Gems of War. Gems of War, in relation to the gem mastery. In Puzzle Quest 1, they did it perfectly, stats in that game, the hero mastery that you end up getting. In Puzzle Quest 2, they flopped on it pretty hard. And in Gems of War, they just completely flopped it. That's like one of the biggest complaints I'd pretty much have with Gems of War, is the lack of RPG elements. Like, it still has some, like, with storyline and stuff and a few other things. But as far as the whole stat system that RPGs generally get, Gems of War implemented that pretty poorly, I would say. Or at least relative to other games I've seen. Let's see, XCOM, I've never... Well, I shouldn't say I've never heard of it, but I've never played it. And I don't even know what the game is like. To even start to approximate what it is. I have heard the name before, but I've never really bothered looking into it. There's a lot of pretty big titles that I probably should play that haven't. I generally stick more towards like the indie stuff for the most part. The ones that have smaller communities and stuff like that. Because you actually get to be more of a part of the community than just a random player within the game. It's a pure turn-based strategy one. Oh, that seems pretty nice. Oh, is it really high macro management, though? That is one thing I don't really care about turn-based, though. If it has too many things to control, it's one of the reasons why I actually like the MOBA genre. Because MOBAs generally have only 1 to a few units that you have to control. In some games, once you start hitting over a dozen units, I cannot keep track enough. I am really bad. It's also when you have to do things like... StarCraft or Warcraft and those kind of games. While I like them in concept, I am ridiculously bad at them. The more units you give me to control, the worse I will be at that game. That is pretty much how I am with that kind of stuff. A dozen's about the highest I go before my brain can't handle controlling that many things. And I prefer the fewer the better. Also, this is taking a really long amount of time to try to get it, but if you have anything else you want to talk about, definitely feel free to, until we get the next battle. Come on, guys. Did we not get anyone? Darkover's still in queue, so it's at least we still have the chance. I should probably go tell the stream to go queue up, or not the stream, but everyone in the chat, global chat. Everyone queue up. There we go. Few more for a battle. There we go. Okay. Controlling troops problems, says someone who knows how to connect 400 troops with one another in Gems of War. Well, that's not really true, because only about 20%, maybe 25% of the troops in Gems of War are even troops. The other 80+% are basically dead content. Even though they're technically in the game, they're never actually used in realistic teams. Unless you're just messing around or doing other kind of weird stuff like building a pure type team. But yeah, a good majority of what's actually in Gems of War you never need to use, so that isn't really too big of a deal. Trying to think of... You don't ever really need to think of literally every troop in the game. You just need to think of what's the core strong troops and then figure out what works into that. The struggles of getting into a battle. I was hoping that this would be a little bit better. If you're ever wondering like why I never streamed this game, this is probably why. Queue times in this game can range from anywhere from like 1 minute to like half an hour. It shouldn't be that long though. We can already see that there's a big global chat, and there's even someone in my chat who's queued up right now. We can see him. So, or not my chat, my friend list thingy. So it shouldn't take too long. I know 100% of 20%. That is funny. Well, if you put it that way, I guess that is kind of true. You know that 100% to know what's 20% is worth it. I guess you could look at it that way too. That is true. But yeah, one of the main things that actually make me play this game, for any of you that are wondering, there's a few core aspects of this game. Like, I might as well explain it now since we're not doing anything. Like, why on earth do I play Strife and not like any of the many other options? Well, for one, I only play it casually and just for fun, and I do enjoy it the most. But there are several reasons why. First one are these pet things. There are 12 of them in the game. You can also get cosmetics for them and stuff. But these pets follow you around, and that's not all they do. They give you a bunch of extra bonuses. Every single one of these do something different and are quite unique in the benefits that they provide. They're also all pretty much useful, except Plunder, because they had to nerf it because it was too overpowered, but then they over-nerfed it. But other than Plunder, basically every single one of these have a pretty decent purpose in the game, and depending on the build that you want to do, you can specialize. What's really nice about this game, even though you can have 2 of the exact same person within a battle, it's unique in that generally no 2 builds will ever be the same, because no one's going to be running the exact same 2 people, because not only will they have a different pet, but aside from different items that you can normally get, you can completely customize every single item in the game. For example, there is this Shadow Veil Cloak. And this Shadow Veil Cloak is generally used for people who are trying to gank, so generally you put a bunch of power on it. But you can also use it defensively because it gives you a bunch of HP. So if you wanted like a bunch of HP, you could put like a HP thing, maybe some regeneration, or if you're still kind of ganking with it, you can put that in. And you can get perks on it too, and I cannot explain this fully because it's going to put me into a battle. But, oops, the interface. I'll go fix the interface in a second. I'm aware that's all weird. But yeah, you can customize weapons. There's even a little different enchants. Like you can make it so it has a quicker cooldown at the cost of not having speed. But a lot of classes also like having the speed on it instead. So there's a lot of different options and things that you can mess around with on it. Anyways, I'll go fix the interface in 1 second. I am aware that it looks all weird right now. That will be fixed as soon as we load in. And then we'll go from there. Also, Trixie! Someone else is running Trixie. I'm actually surprised people are still running Trixie after it got nerfed. I would have suspected most people would have stopped using it, though she already is so strong that even after her pure nerf, nothing about her was buffed, just pure nerf on almost everything she does, yet she's still ridiculously viable, because people who know how to use her, she's just absolutely outstanding. Okay, well, let's go fix the interface. I know it is all weird. Let me go fix that right now. And let me click back on Strife, and that should have fixed it. Yep, that has fixed it. There we go. Okay, we're good to go. Also, I won't be able to see chat now, by the way, or at least as easily. Okay, well, let's go switch back over. Okay, so, please load. Don't do what that other person did right at the beginning of this stream, where we had like a gigantic wait doing absolutely nothing. Stop taunting. Oh, by the way, you can taunt in this game too. I do have to say, I have gotten many kills with taunt before. Particularly with Claudessa. I don't think I've gotten more... Yep, that's how most people feel. Silence. Yeah, some people really hate Trixie. Because anyone who knows how to use her really well is just absolutely insane. There's a couple who are also really annoying too, like Eon, who is absolutely ridiculous when a person knows how to use him correctly. Same as Rip, but the good thing is barely anyone uses Rip correctly. I've only seen about 3 people ever that actually use Rip. Yeah, someone come mid. There we go, he's coming mid. There's a bunch of regeneration, not quite sure why. That build isn't really particularly good with regeneration. You get most of the regeneration you need from the mitigation item that he'll end up building, most likely. Not quite sure why he's going with that. Also, it's a lot better to build the double component one than that one. I'm not quite sure why he went with that one. It's actually slightly cheaper. One weird thing is that some components are cheaper than others, even though they might give like a similar amount of effect. For example, this one mana crystal thing, you see how he's doing it correctly. Well, actually, it's hard to tell without actually seeing the prices. I can't go back and show it. But basically, it's weird. In the case of these healing shards, it is better to build the bigger healing shard than 2 smaller ones because it's cheaper and still gives almost the exact same stats. And for these little crystal things, they give the exact same stats, like literally the exact same stats, but it's 30 gold cheaper putting 2 single ones on the weapon than it is to put a double. But a lot of people that aren't aware of that will put the double on the weapon, and they basically just waste 30 gold. The only reason you would ever need a double is because you're building a weapon that needs a certain amount of slots. The one thing I forgot to mention too is every weapon has a limited amount of things you can put it on. You can't just put like a throwing blade that can put like 1 billion power on it. That you can't do. There's a limit to how many components you can actually put into something. And please, wake up. There we go. Please, use whatever you have. No! You got away. At least we got a lot of damage on him. But like every single item has a limit that it can do. It might seem like you can do infinite because the first item I build actually has the most components you can actually put on any item. But it is limited on how many you can put into every item. And it's based on what the item actually is. Please last hit. I'm hoping he would be last hitting since all he's doing is standing there. But it should be a pretty easy lane to control. Oh, and now I'm not even last hitting. I'm doing what he's not doing now. I'm following in his footsteps. Okay. Hopefully he'll stay in lane. If he follows me, that'd be horrible. Stay. Let's see. I need him to not follow me. Not because I don't want him taking the gold, but I need the carry to get the gold. Also, he'll end up throwing away middle gold if he does that. Because for however long he's not here, also he's not really lasting that much. He's just constantly throwing the thing. Okay, please stay mid. Please don't come. Please don't come. Nope, he's coming. Every single time he's gonna do that. Okay, yeah, this guy has no clue what he's doing. Figures. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we can bait this guy. Want to try it. I didn't get it. Went the wrong direction. If nothing else, at least we got a lot of damage on him. I know one place he won't follow me. Oh, actually, let me go gank bottom. Looks like it's struggling a bit. Wait, where is our bottom? Blazer, what are you doing? Actually, I can't gank that bottom. He's using a troop that, or a hero that I can't actually lock down. So I'm not going to bother going for it. I see that my middle guy is getting hit. I can't really do anything about that. I need this money. And so does our bottom lane. Actually, everyone gets that money. Every single person on our team ends up getting some of that money. Gotta heal up. Please throw your laser! Oh, never mind, he doesn't have mana. That wasn't his fault that time. What is he doing? Oh, he's trying to, like, bait him in. Oh, please. Oh, I won't get it if I go through the other side. I didn't think he would go that way. That was a waste of mana right there. I go throw this down, so it goes hit him, so he doesn't have regen. That's a little bit overpowered that thing can do. When it touches a enemy, it will actually take away their regeneration effect. So you can actually just throw it at them to get rid of their regeneration. It's actually a pretty overpowered pet. You may have noticed every single battle so far. Well, except the pincer. We end up throwing pincer with Claudessa. But Ficky is one of the most powerful pets you can really use if you're using it correctly. Like, there isn't much I can do there. There's no way I could hero that kill. Can I? I might be able to. Oh, no, I won't be able to. Oh, I might actually die here if it lands it. Yep, I will. Nope. Def we shall. Yeah, I've actually played with this guy in the past. He's really, really bad. You can even tell by what he's building. He did literally the worst, too. I was just explaining how you should never build that one or that one initially. And he did literally both. He's doing the exact wrong thing for everything. That's going to be annoying. So we're going to lose mid so ridiculously hard. I might as well just ignore that mid even exists and just keep farming the jungle. Because he is not going to be much help whatsoever. It's basic math. You just count up how much bonus it gives and then see that the other one is much better. And that you should never build what you just built. I know he can't hear me. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Hello. He can't actually kill. Please attack. I can easily just move. Go for the kill. Bait it out. Good. Now we go for double kill. Good. Come on, connect. Got it. There we go.
Double kill.
There we go. Oops, and I'm completely failed to last it twice. Okay, we'll waste it right here. I want to push up this lane so they start dying to the thing, to the tower. So, because none of them are here, they don't get any EXP or gold for it. Now he does start getting EXP, but if the tower kills it, he doesn't get any gold. So that can waste a lot of his money. Go for their money, all of their monies. Oh no, he's still going for the last hits. He's using his thing to keep last hitting them. How's our bot lane doing? Our bot lane, I believe, is losing. Oh no, it's actually about even. Okay, so they're not losing. It's not winning, but it's not losing. Actually looks like they're both losing to each other with how bad their GPM is. Normally one of them pulls ahead at least slightly. That or it could be a really even battle, or they're just kind of combating each other a lot. That could also be the case. Because Blazer and Minerva do like to attack quite a bit. They're pretty offensive classes. I need to make sure I keep away from them range-wise. Okay, he's charging up his thing. He's going to try to ult us. Or maybe not. Never mind. Yeah, he's just waiting for me to get out of place so they can attack me like that. Yep, saw that coming. Saw that coming. Oh no, I don't have enough speed. Catch up. Got it! I don't need no speed.
Enemy missing bottom.
Please kill it, kill it, kill it. Laser. Fire and laser. Double kill. All you need is 1 HP. Let's go for him too. Oh, we're totally gonna kill him. Aw, that was mine. Oh, well, at least he died. All we need is 1 HP. There's plenty enough. Yep. Gotta get all the golds. Oh, that's not gonna get it. Oh no, we got it. Nice. Okay. Let me go grab this real quick. I don't think they're gonna bother going for me. He doesn't even know I'm over here. I gotta do it without another Q though. I need to save my mana. I'll do this one last because it's the furthest one away, so we can kind of just run away as we're doing it. Like that. Kind of. That didn't really save much time, but just in case they were gonna go for us, it could have made the difference between dying and not dying. Though they're not even bothering, so it doesn't even matter at all. Nope, I need to go save missing. There we go, got every single one. Up, and he just got a kill. Oh, I called it before him. So they can't say that we didn't call. I should probably go top. Actually, no, I'll just keep farming. Hopefully they'll be able to hold the line. I don't think they can actually take that tower against a Moxie. It has a lot of AoE to deal with the troops that come in. Or the little brawlers. I think the proper name for them is brawlers. These little unit things. Yeah, it has enough AoE that it won't matter. And it looks like they're coming back to middle. So hopefully he doesn't stay there. No, he's backed enough that he won't die. Oh no, our bottom just died. Speaking of death, we might need to go bottom to make sure that it doesn't take the tower there. Ball, what are you doing? What, seriously, what on earth is he doing? Well then. That gank. If you even call it that. Oops, I don't have any mana. I probably shouldn't have thrown that ball right there. Just doing it to throw up the thing, but fail. Now I have nothing to throw down. Oh, bottom lane's actually really low right now. I don't think I can backdoor it. Not with this much mana. If I still had my ultimate, if I had full mana and my ultimate, I would be able to do it. Should I engage on middle? I will if they go on us. I don't know if they're which way this is gonna go. Okay, he's trying to engage. Okay, we can kill him now. He's dead. Okay, he's gonna go back, and now we can just focus all on him. Baited. Oh, I didn't go. There we go. One more shot. He actually would have gotten out of range after that shot too, so that was the last shot that could have possibly killed him.
Enemy missing bottom.
Alright, we'll go take the tower. Throw down the Q right there. Oh no, no! That's the only thing bad about people who run that. That's not really their fault though, because generally you throw all your AoE at the things. But the problem is when he's in my lane, he disperses everything that I try to hit. And it's a lot harder to hit my ability because I don't exactly know which way they're going to go or when he's going to laser. So it's harder to actually land those, which is a bit more annoying. How low is that HP down there? I think I could actually backdoor that. I don't have my ability though, but that would give me the last of the mana I need. So I don't think I'll have enough to throw everything. I could try it. If it tries going onto it, I'll be able to get it. Problem is middle's getting... Where is our middle? Oh, he went to top. Fail. There's no one in middle. We all abandoned middle. I should probably head back there. I guess it's going down. Well, we might as well trade at this point. That'll make sure it doesn't get any regeneration. And now we just take the tower. Oops, it went far enough that... There we go. Okay. Well, that's not exactly what we should have done, but oh well. I didn't think our other guy would leave too. But he did. Actually, he might have even left before us. I wasn't even paying attention to where he was going. I just assumed he'd stay mid. He is a bit of a ganking though too. The problem is we're both somewhat good at ganking. Okay, they're both up there. I don't need to worry about that. There's nothing for them to go to, so. Yep, and I can't throw my thing now because he ruins it.
Enemy missing
I need to make sure I never lane with that character. It's not even him. Though it is not him, but very slightly. But I need to make sure just that character in general I don't lane with because it is really bad with this character. Come on! Every single time because he has to throw that same AoE every single time to actually do damage to them. But the problem is that makes our AoE miss. Oh, I didn't land it, no. And now I gave it away that I have that item now. The first time you ever throw it, no one actually knows that you have it. Wow, they are aggressive towards me. Help. Nope. Might be able to kill it. Depends if it uses this thing again. No, he won't be able to get it. It's moving too quick. How much speed does it have? Oh, it doesn't even have boots yet. It's just that quick. Got it. Got it. Nice. Blazer got the kill though. Doesn't matter. At laser. Fire and my laser. Alright, we'll just take the tower now. Hope he's gonna use his ultimate. I need to move closer to him to make sure he doesn't ultimate us. Yeah, and he misses. That was to be expected. Please back. Please back. Let's see. Should be safe. We still have our tower here.
This enemy.
What are you doing? Oh, I thought our person went in. I was gonna say, why on earth are you getting into that? I thought he was gonna hop over. I'm not gonna go for it. I could have tried throwing the thing down.
On the move. Abracadabra, alakabam.
But I didn't. Yeah, top's like so dead right now. Oh, he left. Probably coming back though. I would assume. Okay, they're all doing that. Let's go take mid. There's no one going to contest us.
It's just a flick of the wrist and a squeeze of the hand.
Oh, nope, or they're all leaving. Victory again, apparently. Well then. That's a bit unfortunate. That is a bit unfortunate. Also, we're highest GPM again. I think every battle we've done so far, we've been highest GPM. Gold per minute. Yep, fail. Also, sorry if anyone's chatting. I can't actually see it at the moment. I can only see it when the battle actually ends, or sometimes when we actually die. Problem is we only died once, so we don't have that many deaths to actually check chat with. Because the game freezes whenever it's not the active window, and I don't have multiple monitors. Okay, we should probably go do something about bottom. It might not live long enough for me to even get there in time.
This enemy.
No, I'm not going to be able to make it. My W won't even be up in time either. Please get it, please get it, please get it, please get it. Oh no, I should have hit the tower. Should have tried getting that a little bit closer to the tower. I didn't think it would actually be close enough to land. I'm not going to bother going for it. Wait, are you trying to fight it? Yeah, don't fight it. Please don't fight it. We have no need to go try and killing it. There's way too many escapes to be able to land it. If she had her disabled, that would end up working. The problem is she doesn't have that item yet. Or I don't believe she does. It's normally this early in the game you wouldn't have that. Let me double check. Let's see. No, she does not. She went pure damage, which is not going to help in actually securing the kill
Flick of the wrist
at
and a
all.
squeeze of the hand.
But that is understandable. You normally don't build it immediately. There's very ever a need to have it. But around this time, she would start building it normally. It's a weapon that basically disables them for, I think, 2.5 seconds. It basically makes them a hex and like a little sheep or whatever it is in any of the other games, where it just makes them unable to do anything for like 2.5 seconds or so. And that's generally what she runs because she has invis and the quickest movement speed, so she can easily apply to disable to anyone, almost anywhere, because she can get there really quick. So she generally runs stuff like that and other disables. But that is an okay weapon to get first. Everything beyond then should be utility items, though. A lot of people build pure damage per second after that. The problem with that is it works horrible in late game. if you build pure damage with her. You might get a lot of kills mid-game and possibly early game, but as the game progresses, she becomes increasingly weaker if you build pure damage on her. Unless you're just absolutely dominating, which normally you can't dominate enough to be able to make up for the fact. Oh, Trixie. Let me go kill the other Trixie. Oh, never mind. It already died. We don't need to kill them. We don't even need to look at our allies. It's already like 2 versus like nothing at the moment. Not like it matters at this point. Just gotta end them. And then we'll go do another one. Let's see, what time is it now? It is 4:07. So yeah, we'll go do one more battle after this. Hopefully it'll queue up pretty quick. I throw the Ficky there so that it gets baited to the tower, so we can kill all of them that way. And there we go. And that's match. There's no way they're coming back from that. I have come back from 1 versus 5s before, though, when using Trixie and as well as Trace. One really funny, I don't know if I still have the replay of it. I had a Trace battle. She has a really, really high damage per second AoE that she has. And I basically backdoor all the way. Like, this was down. I backdoor and out of nowhere came in and destroyed it with the Ficky to the thing to tank it. So I didn't take any damage. It was pretty funny. I used the weapon that increases your attack. There's a really big carry item in this game. It's one of the other kind of nice, interesting things, is once you're max slotted, you can actually still keep getting stronger, even after you're max slotted. The reason for this is there are little utility items that you can buy, or not utility, but they give you like little bonuses that like HP or extra power and stuff like that. And it's these things over here. Once you've finished everything, you can buy these little book things. There's also a weapon. The weapon that I won that one game with was this thing. Let's see, where is it? It's under damage per second. This thing. You can sacrifice 500 gold to gain a bunch of damage for a short period of time, as well as a permanent increase as well. It does both simultaneously. And of course the permanent one lasts, the other one doesn't. Deliberately not kill it, so we can get a kill real quick. And that's match. There we go. Gotta get that one kill in. And that's match. Alright, we'll go through one more. Oh no, was the screen not active? How long was the screen not active for? Oh no, never mind. It just started now. Because the thing just went. I was gonna say, was it out down the whole time? That'd have been a fail. Please show you what Kratos looks like. It would be really hard for us to actually get Kratos in one of these battles unless it goes for a while. Unless we run Eamon. The problem with running Eamon, though, is you really need a team to be able to run him. Okay. He's the only thing that can really easily do a Kratos. Solo it. Like, he doesn't even need any allies. He can literally just solo it once he reaches, like, mid-game. He's the quickest person to ever complete the 2 objectives, as far as how early he can do it. He can do a Baldair at around the 2-minute mark, and he can do the other one at, depending how farmed you get, around 10 minutes to 15-minute mark solo, not even with any allies. The problem with this, though, is you need a proper team to communicate with to actually be able to do that. Otherwise, they'll kill you and get a free objective. Particularly if they have any invisibles. So it's not really realistic to do with random people, unfortunately. So we'll just go... We'll try getting one if we can, though, this battle. See if we can actually end up getting it. We haven't been able to get one in a single one this entire stream. So maybe we'll get one this time. Generally, only longer battles that go for like 30 minutes plus end up getting it. And 2 of my people, my friends list, are currently in the game. Once one of their battles end, we'll be able to go into that. Yeah, we'll just wait for that. If we don't get queued up in 5 minutes, I'm probably just going to end the stream. Just because, yeah, queue times in this game can be pretty annoying. That is for sure. But yeah, this is Strife. Some of you may have already known it. Some of you may not. But it's a MOBA I like. It's probably my favorite I've ever played. I will eventually get back into Dota 2, and since many people have asked me in the past, I do eventually want to get into League of Legends a little bit. I'll be a complete noob at League of Legends, but at least in Dota 2, I'll be not horrible. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably be horrible initially, because I'll know absolutely nothing. Oh, there we go. Looks like we're doing the battle. Let me go change the interface then. Oh, never mind. I didn't even change it to begin with. Never mind. It stayed exactly the same. I didn't even bother switching it back. Perfect. Well, now I don't even need to bother. So it's already correct. Let's see. Do we have anyone good on our team? I do not recall a single name. We do have a Rip, who's using the correct pet. So hopefully that Rip knows what he's doing. Other than that, their team does look intimidating because they have 3 of the skins. And generally anyone who has a skin in this game, because barely anyone even ever bothers paying for cosmetics, that generally means that they have been playing this game a bit. So yeah, that's a little scary to see a bunch of them, 3 in a row, fully decked out with skins. So they could be a little difficult, though a Ficky on Blazer is a little bit of a weird choice. I know it's a strong thing, but that's a little bit of an odd choice on a Blazer. Oh, he even has a skin. Oh, okay, never mind. This might be an okay Rip. We'll have to see. He might just be someone who likes the character. We'll see if he's actually good or not. If he is, we basically just won. A really good Rip is almost an auto win with how strong it is. Particularly against ranged, and their entire team is ranged except for one. Well, this guy will probably go bottom. Mid will be... Ooh, I might have to go top. Because Blazer's probably going to want to go mid. And if Blazer goes mid, then I will probably need to go top. Let's hope Blazer goes top. It's going to be the last one here. I could just force myself into mid and just hope it doesn't come. Ideally, the middle slot we'd want to have with us would probably be this guy. But this guy, you know what? Ideally, Minerva solo bot. Minerva a Rip solo bot. One of the two. This guy with me in mid. And whatever other 2 goes top. That would actually not be too bad. Double invis. That would actually be kind of interesting. These 2 top, bottom, middle. I have no clue if that's actually going to happen, but that would actually be ideal if that does happen. We'll see. I could tell them, but so the problem is sometimes they don't even speak English. Let's see. Rip went the right direction. So 1 down. Please Minerva go bottom. Minerva go bottom. Minerva go bottom. Blazer go top, 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 top. What are these lanes? Wait, why on earth is Blazer going bot? Whoa, what are you running, Blazer? Better be a really good Blazer if you're running bot with a Blazer. That you generally do not do. Blazer is a ganking hero that has a ganking ability. And that's a solo lane down there. Please back. It's 1 versus instant kill, so don't get killed. Oh, if nothing else, at least we have the slow off of her. She also went proper item, so that is good. Let's see, who did not go proper items? Oh, Rip didn't. Fail. We lost. We'll see. It's really easy for a Rip to feed that doesn't play it right. Blazer has correct item. This guy, based on his build, has correct item. And yeah, everyone is correct then. Except for maybe Rip. I guess Rip could be correct. I don't know what he's going for, though. I hope he's not going for Scythe, because that would be really bad unless he can actually get kills. There's a weapon that basically, as you get kills, will increase the amount of damage and power you do. It has a limit, but it does increase it quite a bit. Okay, he's actually being decent at last hitting. So I don't need to worry about that. Unless I mess up miserably. Okay, I should probably aggressive them a little bit more. Gotta be a little careful. But I have to be doing it because our other character can't, who's in our lane. Okay, please don't go for it. Let's see. We need to get rid of that attack speed buff. Need to keep beating it. Oh, the Q didn't... Oh, my W didn't go off because I'm still level 1. Fail. We're both still level 1 and they're both level 2. I wonder why I couldn't get either of those 2 off. I tried doing the W and was like, wait, why didn't I move forward? That's because we can't. Wait, why do you need help bottom already? That is a really bad Blazer then. It's Blazer versus Blazer. How on earth are you losing? Well, looks like I gotta go bottom. I should probably say you could let me bot. I'm going to need to. As soon as we get this kill. Oh, no, come on. Well, maybe Minerva will go. Nope, he's not going. Seriously, how do you lose to a mirror? It should be a break even if you're up against a mirror. Please stay mid, please stay mid, please stay mid, please stay mid. And it doesn't stay mid. Fail. Why does everyone like to follow? I will never understand that. There you go. Have fun. You're throwing away all the gold. I did not understand what people's logic are when they actually follow you into that. Like, they deliberately throw away all the gold that they can solo in middle just to go steal your gold from there because they're greedy. I did not understand that at all. Okay, we lost this battle. Have we gotten a single kill? 3 deaths, and yeah. Laser goes bot. It literally went bot too. It's not like it was forced into bot because everyone took their lanes. It went to bot because it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna totally win this. And then it didn't win it at all. Okay, let me go hit bot. Oh nope, it's going back. Why does Blazer just keep going back into suiciding? Okay, let's try to thread it down. Got it. That could be enough damage though. Oh, I healed. Up, I healed again. I heard the pot potion sound. That was a miss. Obviously. Yep. Gotta make sure we get the kills. We're taking too much damage on them. Please use that hook. I know, it's just gonna keep throwing heals. One of us needs to be last hitting. Instead of just constantly going. Okay, it has no mana left now. Yep, that rip. I was right. I called it. You can tell just from their items immediately if they're even remotely good. But yeah, he's probably 2 deaths already. Oh, that was a fail. Okay, let me go gank this before it dies again. And then reclaim this. Oh gosh. Wow, it doesn't even last a couple seconds. He is really bad. Okay, this is our lane now. This is our lane now. Alright, I need to be careful not to use up all my mana.
Be careful, Tom.
Because we're going to be limited until we get our item. I'm way behind on gold compared to the person we're facing right now. Because they had the free farm bottom the entire time. Why on earth do you have that Q? I don't think you would actually need that this early. Well, I guess to AoE clear stuff. But still. It seems a little bit too early to actually have that. That or it's building up big just to clear out rows later. That or it's using it in some way to try to solo the bottom lane. But generally, if you're running for ganking, you don't actually build that. So maybe that's what it's doing. Gotta be careful when trading with it, because it does have abilities that work a lot better in engagements. My burst is not as spammable as his, and it actually requires mana, whereas most of his burst doesn't actually require anything. Yeah, you can see he keeps trying to move towards me. He has a really large burst, like right there. It only charges when he's not attacking. So I could perpetually try to keep him attacking, if nothing else. That was a bad Q right there. Yeah, he keeps trying to put that on me, as you can see. It's a burst thing that charges as he doesn't attack for a long duration. Wrong direction, fail. Oh, and I did that wrong. I'm gonna die. Yep, 2 farms. That will happen. Okay. That will happen. Or at least it's ganking back. Let's see. Well, since it's going back to that lane, we should probably go take our free farm that we have off of the middle thing, which we weren't able to do since the mid kept following us. But now it's not going to follow us since no one will be there. Yeah, that Rip has no clue what he's doing. That is quite self-evident. Alright, actually, I need to go defend mid. It's going to go gank the top, which is already done. Okay, coming from the back. Get it, get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Too deep. Way too deep.
Oh, Tempest, away!
Way too deep. Please don't follow, please don't follow, please don't follow, please don't follow. Please stop being bad, everyone. Why must they all be so bad? There, have it. So I can go take mid, which is already being lost.
Missing top.
Get along, little Tempest. Gotcha.
Enemy missing bottom.
Oh, Tempest, away!
Go grab that. Gotta get our core item. Our only chance. What on earth is he doing? Getting wrecked.
Careful mid.
Yep. Oh, can I bait? No, I can't bait. You can maybe take out his heal though. And bait that way. Ha! Got it.
Attack this enemy.
Too many people on mid right now. On our team, not their team. Okay, I need to go kill bottom before he gets killed again. Stop feeding it! Why go bottom if you can't bottom? Alright, let's just go kill it. Should be a pretty easy kill, especially if he engaged on it.
Help me out bottom.
We're literally here. Go on it already. Oh, there it is. Chase it. 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 Go other way. Why? Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. There we go. Well, at least we got the kill. That was a fail.
Abracadabra, alakabam.
Well, at least we get the bottom lane to go farm. I don't think I need to go to middle as long as they don't suicide there. Please back. I should probably tell them these commands. They can't hear me, obviously. But I have a feeling they're just gonna die there. There's gonna be a double kill in a second off the enemy team. And up, they're actually staying back enough that they won't die.
Get along, little Tempest.
No, I didn't get the kill. Okay, I need to back some. Or the Blazer tries hitting us. Hello, Blazer. Did you just watch the tower get destroyed? Wait, there wasn't even anyone there. Or at least I didn't see anyone there. He's still there, so obviously there shouldn't have been anyone there. How on earth did that even happen? So this thing is so over-leveled. We're barely even level 9, and he's all the way at level 10. Okay, let's lure. Oh, come on! Allies, you're literally just standing right there. There we go. Okay, I gotta suicide into it. Worth it. Had to do it to make sure it died too. There was no way I could outrun that. The ultimate on Blazer is the quickest movement speed gain in the entire game. It's almost impossible to outrun. So we had to do that. That was the only way we could get any value out of that death. We were gonna die if I didn't do that. Well, we would have died regardless. But at least we secured the kill. So it was a 1-to-1. Look at the rip. He just suicides right into it. He has 0 rip items at all. He also has no boots right now. And he just died. That's to be expected. We're gonna lose, and it's probably gonna be his fault. He has a... Where's his GPM? Probably almost 0. I'm not even gonna care about middle at this point. It's already so dead. It is so ridiculously dead at this point. Yep, let it go. We'll defend the next one. Let's see, what is his GPM? He is at 227. I didn't even know you could go that low. I've seen people who AFK that almost have higher than that. Someone playing not at all would almost have as much as him. And he just stands in his own shadow. No, that heal. I can't do anything here. Please, someone. Nope. Too many things. He's gonna die, maybe. Let's see. Nope, didn't get hit by that. The other one missed. Where's the rest of my allies? Probably dead. Yeah, I can't go. I can't keep baiting. I don't have my item yet. Not yet. But yeah, he's gonna cost us the entire game. He has half the GPM of most of the people. Oh, the ray shot! No! No. Okay, good. Rip left. Our worst player left. Unfortunately, he's gonna give us almost 0 gold. And we also don't get it until a 5-minute delay. Because he didn't leave properly. No one ever leaves the game properly. There's a way that you can leave to automatically give your gold to everyone. But almost everyone does it incorrectly. Probably from rage quitting. I would assume. Also, we aren't highest GPM, we're tied with Blazer. How are we tied with our bot lane? Well, probably because it's bot lane. The solo lane generally will get the highest GPM, regardless of how bad you do. It's mainly because you get a whole lane of gold for yourself, whereas you don't have to share it with another person, because it gets split when you are in a lane with other people. Also, I probably shouldn't be pushing this. We're gonna die. I see Blazer at bottom though, so at least we know we're not gonna get ganked directly by that immediately. Problem is the bow will be able to kill us if he locks on quick enough with another person. They don't appear to be around. They're probably doing... Oh, no, they went for Sindar. I was gonna say they're probably doing Balder. But nope, they went right for Sindar. So we're gonna see that thing. Except it's on the opposite side. It's gonna be used against us. Sometimes you actually can get a pretty nice kill off the enemy team though when they try running that. The main reason being is they'll try running it, but they'll push it regardless of if they have the team to push it or not. And sometimes they can overextend, which is kind of nice. There we go. Well, very late, but we finally got our item. At almost the latest possible time we can get it, the 15-minute mark. 10-minute mark or earlier is like ultra quick. 11 to 13 is about average. And anything that starts getting much beyond 13 is horrifically bad. Why are you trying to engage on that? There's way too many people here to even remotely try to do that. Got him. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, the value. The value. Oh, if he wasn't here right now. Oh, come on. Where's our entire team? We can't do all of it with only 2 people. Well, I guess we're only 4 people now, but still. Oh, they might engage me on the left side. I need to make sure I go down. Oh, no, actually, we can go for it. Another kill. 2 little HP, dead. Come on, Gold, we need you. Yeah, we only have 1 person. Against 2 in a Kratos. And he's dead. Oh, no, actually might live. Barely. Very barely. Yeah, he'll live. That heal is actually pretty overpowered that he has. You're almost invulnerable with how much healing it does once you get it to the max level. But it is one of the only things he does exceptionally good is that heal, so I guess it's fine. He's a weird kind of support. He's a mobile support troop, kind of. A little bit like a Vex, but not. It's a little bit weird to describe what he's like. Personally, I feel like Vex is much better than him. Vex still has a supportive thing. It has it in a shield instead of a heal, though. I guess a heal is technically better, since a heal will allow you to keep that HP, whereas the shield only temporarily gives it to you. But the shield also has a CC break on it that allows you to get out of stun and stuff. Okay, they're probably going to go for that soon. How have they not already? I'm surprised they have 0 bald kills. They're like, ah, no, we don't even need this free money. Well, we'll get Rip's almost 0 money soon. I probably won't even notice when we get to gold because it's going to be such a small amount that we actually get from him leaving. But we get it in a minute, so let's go back. I need to go get that speed item. Hopefully we'll be able to afford it. I need to get the scouting too so we can see if they're going to go for Balder so we can engage on it. It looks like they're going middle, though. Hopefully there's no one there. I'm not going to bother scouting for it, or should I? Yeah, I should. Never mind, we're scouting for it. A good thing he was there. I actually would have probably just suicided into that bush if he wasn't, because I probably wouldn't have bothered scouting for it. Okay, I got him to waste this thing. I believe he has another one, though. I don't have any follow-up. Hopefully it dies, though. There we go. Got it. Should we try? I see you. I see you. Oh, wait. Why is the tower not close enough? I thought that was a bit closer. I could have totally lived there. But, oh well. He still dies. Wow, he got double kill. A damage! They have, every single person on their team is so higher GPM than us. Because Rip was so bad. There we go. We got the gold. Barely even noticed it. We can't even buy that item. Wow. We can't even buy a single item out of the entirety of his gold. That is really sad. Also, our GPM isn't even higher than theirs after that. It's still highest on team, at least. Yeah, there's no way we're coming back from this. Especially since the Blazer on our team farmed their Blazer way too much. It has pretty much over 700 right now. Which isn't particularly high, but it's still pretty decent. Definitely not something it should have. That's about as much as I can do. Don't you dare go up, you'll die in a second. Called it. Please have more map awareness. There's no one there. Yet. Oh, it almost connected. the thing actually blocked it. That's funny.
Attack this enemy.
Oh no. I did the same thing. But there's no one to follow. They say attack this enemy and then no one even follows up. Come on. It doesn't have that much HP, but still. Wait, how is it losing to just a single person? It doesn't even have anyone else up there. Except maybe the one on the side, but he was in the other engagement at the time. Yeah, it's way over. There is no way with how far behind we are right now that we'll catch up. Be lucky to even secure another kill. Also, that's suicide right there. At least it didn't run into the abyss of suicide. Oh, still dead. Dead. Oh, he almost missed, but still died. Just to a different cause. Oops, I forgot. It freezes whenever I look off the tab. So, he's the 4x peasant player. That's funny. Yes, he's the 4x peasant player throwing everything. If I had my ultimate, I could probably double kill that. Unfortunately, I didn't have my ultimate. My ultimate lowers their resistance as well, so it makes it easier to do damage to them. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do that. I did that in slightly wrong angle. He's going to invis at us. Gotta be careful. Okay, let's get at least one kill. That's going to be our goal. Let's get one kill before the battle ends. Oh no, he's going to charge. Don't go for it. It's a trap. It's a trap! That kill, though. Nope, not gonna get that. Not even close. I'm not gonna get away. Nope. I didn't get enough of them in that. Nope, it's over. It is way beyond over. Even with 2 people left, we don't even have the gold of 1 person. So we'll just let them end at this point. Rip. Rip to Rip. Oh, we can't see him anymore, but yeah. We lost to that horrible Rip and Blazer not doing anything off a bot. I never really understood that in games where a person deliberately goes to the solo lane, but then loses the solo lane, like, drastically. Like, not even a break even, not even like a nice competition between 2 players, just like outright completely gets obliterated. I never really understood that. Ah, there we go. Down it goes. Oh well, not the best way to end the final battle on, but we could always stream again. Anyways, guys, that is Strife. We actually did about a 50-50% there, which is actually pretty bad. Normally I get a lot more than a 50% win rate, but, well, that's what will happen when we get some teams like that. Normally I do queue up with other people as well, which might also be why. Generally, when you're playing this game, you need to make sure you at least secure one lane with a good double. And as long as you have that good double in that lane, regardless of how bad the top or bottom or the middle or bottom does, you'll at least get enough. Because if you secure middle with another player, you'd be able to secure the ganking of the entire game. So regardless of which lane is doing bad, you can keep ganking and getting even more resources. And in the case of when hype justified, that's funny. And in the case of a if you're in the top, you'd be able to make sure they never get Baldair, and you could possibly even Baldair yourself early once you end up getting it. But anyways, guys, that is Strife. We will be playing it again. It does have quite a bit of people playing it due to the new patch that I got, so we'll be able to mess around with it. Oops, I forgot to go switch the interface, though. It doesn't really matter since we're ending it anyways. But, and now it's not wanting to switch either. There it goes. But anyways, guys, I'll be back in about 3.5 hours from now, and we'll be back with Gems of War. Also, tomorrow will be around noontime. We'll be streaming Stardew Valley for several hours, so we'll have that as well. But yeah, of course, every night at 8, we'll be streaming the Gems of War with the Guild Wars and everything, so we'll be back with that. As far as our next Strife stream, I do not know exactly when. It will probably be some kind of completely random time, but it will be saved to our gallery on YouTube. So every stream I ever do is saved there. So if any of you want to watch it after the fact for whatever reason, we will have them there. Take care. Yep, see you, Zedicus. See you, Joe. See you, SBM. See everyone else who might be here who isn't actually saying anything in chat. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you all later, and best of luck with everything. Have a good weekend.